Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Coppa Italia, we start a new competition, and the beauty thing with a new competition is that everyone starts with 0. You cannot make points in Coppa Italia, we know it today, there is no 1 point, 0 points or 3 points, you're in or out. And that's also the beauty of the Coppa Italia, in or out. If you win today, you go to the next round, another 1 game only. If you win that game, you go to the semi-final, home and away. And if you win, you go to the final. The final is also giving you the golden ticket to the Super Coppa of next year, the one that unfortunately after Empoli last year we were not able to reach. Juventus Udinese, don't think that it will be easy, because we won 3-1 in Serie A few weeks ago with Brambilla. Don't believe that it will be that easy, because it will not be that easy. And we see it immediately with the choices of Luciano Spalletti, that we need to understand if it's a 3-5-2, if it's a 4-4-2, if it's a 4-2-3-1. We really need to understand how we played, but we will go towards that in a second. First of all, I'm happy because I missed the last game because of the concert of Jamiroquai, but I am back for Juventus Udinese together with Mlaggio. The formation can easily switch to a 4-4-2. Cambiaso on the left, West on the right. Buongiorno to Gerardo. I'm grateful for Beppe. It's just a tease, bro. Gerardo. I know that you're telling me that I'm a new record, but the T is the priority. Buongiorno Gerardo, buongiorno Thomas. Ciao Juventini, I hope that the right Bianconeri will win today. The Bianconeri that are playing with black and white colors, because we are playing with the home shirt. As you can see, I already have it here. Let me go a bit closer to the camera. Oppa! Where you can see a bit better Miretti in the wall, because he will start today. That's already a spoiler that I'm giving you for the people that were not able to see the lineups that are already there official. Buongiorno Davide, buonasera Kim, ciao J-Mac. A lot of trophies for Sir Raz, ciao Kelly Carlo, ciao Gabriel. We should have started 4 back today, which could be. We'll understand it a bit later when we'll speak about the lineups. Ciao Salvatore, and Miretti getting some continuity. It's time for him to get some continuity. I tell you that there is one huge big surprise. Buongiorno Vladimir, buongiorno Wolf, ciao Beppe Sabi, grande Wolf D's, Mauri 97, ciao Itai Sharoy, ciao everyone. A must win for today, because this is the only competition that you have a high chance at winning this season. Well, high chance, it depends, because if you're looking already to the next game, the possible opponent could be Atalanta, which is not as easy as we think. But let's first start focusing on Udinese, which is super important today. So the lineups that Juventus were putting on their side is Di Gregorio into the goal. We know that the 2 other goalkeepers are not there. Piccolo problema, little problem for Perin. Pinsoglio, we know it, at the moment not available, so we have Mangiapoco that is in the goal together with Scaglia, so 2 goalkeepers on the bench, Scaglia and Mangiapoco, and then we have Locatelli, Conceição, Jegrova, Adzic, Kostic, Thuram, Openda, João Mario, Rui and Pedro Felipe on the bench. But for the starters, Di Gregorio into the goal, Kalulu, Gatti, Kelly, Cambiaso, and looking like this, it could be a 4-man defense. It could also be a 3-man defense with Kalulu, Gatti, Kelly. And then we have Miretti, Koopmeiners, Cabal, McKennie, Yildiz, and Jonathan David. For the opponents, and then we go back to Juve. Sava into the goal, so not Okoye, that you remember played as prime Buffon in the last time. Even if we won 3-1, there were 2 penalties, but for the rest he was saving everything except of the header of Federico Gatti. So he is on the bench, but Sava is playing 3-5-2 for Udinese with Bertola, Solé, Palma, Ezibue, that against us played a really beautiful game, Lovric, the captain, is there, Zaraga and Ata, that would have been predicted on the bench. So you see that for Udinese, it's also a serious game with Zemura, Buxa and Zaniolo. So it's not the best 11 of Udinese, but we are not far from, with important players. Lovric, Ata, Zaniolo, Solé, Bertola, Ezibue. We can say that they are also playing with one of their best lineups. If we are speaking about Juve, so this is how I personally thought that Spalletti would play. A 3-5-2 with Di Gregorio into the goal, Kalulu, Gatti, Kelly, Cambiaso, Koopmeiners, McKennie, Koopmeiners, Miretti, Cabal, Jonathan David, and Capitano Yildiz. Now, of course, we can see things differently. It could be the very first time that we are playing with 4 men in defense, with Gatti switching, Kalulu switching, and Cambiaso. But then it could be a 4-4-2. It depends. Could be a 4-4-2, but you can clearly see that a 4-4-2 doesn't change a lot. And to be totally honest, what it changes is that Kelly will not be super high, but Cabal will be more higher on the wings, with McKennie that will probably drift to the center, leaving space for Cambiaso, because if Cambiaso goes up, we go immediately towards a 3-man defense. So, yeah, to me, there are not a lot of changes, but this is how I see it. That only change here is Cambiaso drifting back to a 4-man defense, with McKennie going a bit more on the left, with Cabal staying a bit more on the right, and then it's a 2-man defense. Other than that, I don't see it. Then what could possibly happen is that we continue like this, and then we see the usual way of playing of Spalletti, that is taking back the way that we were playing with Igor Tudor, a 3-4-2-1 with McKennie double roll. So that's also another one. So you see in the lineup, it can be a bit of everything. I've put it in a 3-5-2, but you see clearly, Koopmeiners drift as a play, McKennie switch back, Miretti. Why didn't I put them like a 3-4-2-1 like this in official lineups, as you can see here? Why did I go with a 3-5-2 instead of what I'm watching you now, what I'm showing you now? For a simple reason, because with Miretti, I'm expecting Miretti also a lot of time to go up here. So that's the reasoning behind. I think that Miretti and McKennie will have a double role, with Yildiz a bit closer to the goal here. That's what I think. I'm surprised to not see Openda and Jonathan David starting. I'm super surprised to see Yildiz starting. I am not surprised that Joao Mario is not starting today. I was absolutely not expecting Joao Mario to start. Were there people in the chat that were believing that Joao Mario would have had some chances to play today? Let me know. Shako, 13 months together with us, is telling us, Beppe, I began to get my Juve tattoo, so today we get a win. A Juve tattoo. What are you putting, Shako? The logo, a phrase? Is it a mix of everything? Let me know in the chat. I'm curious to read you for your 13 months as a member together with us. So I was not expecting to see Joao Mario to play. I forgot he existed. But a lot of people were pushing to see Joao Mario. Yesterday when Spalletti spoke in press conference, if you hear the intonation and how much time he dedicated to Joao Mario, if you compare to how much time he dedicated to Miretti, to Jegrova, to Koopmeiners, to Yildiz, to all the other players that he mentioned, well, you clearly see that the only thing that he said is, I need to get to know him better, and there will be a moment where I will give him some minutes. So you clearly hear that at the moment, no. Today, Gianni Balzarini, that is a journalist from Sport Mediaset, that is having a YouTube channel, he's also collaborating with Romeo Agresti. Today he said that Joao Mario asked to leave, and it makes sense. If also today he's not playing, makes sense. Then not Adzic, that could have had a chance to play today from the start. On the other side, I tell you guys, you cannot change too much. If we are looking at what we changed today, if we are looking at that lineup, we are changing much more than only the men, because you can clearly see Gatti is back here, with actually Koopmeiners that is not resting but is playing here. So the defense is slightly changing with Kelly again in original role. So we have already one change in the defense. Koopmeiners that is playing again as a midfielder for the first time under Spalletti, and that's another change. Cabal that is back from the first minute. Miretti that is starting for the first time. We see Jonathan David with Yildiz. in that new way of playing. So there are already a lot of changes. Then, of course, I didn't expect Yildiz to start today because I wanted him to rest to play against Napoli. But that means that we need him. That Spalletti cannot do without Yildiz. That Yildiz also agreed and also said after resting 45 minutes against Bode, it was enough for me. And I'm in full form, so it's okay. But the post Vlahovic starts with Yildiz, David there up front with Yildiz a bit closer. Today, I was a bit in difficulty when I was creating the thumbnail of the video because I said, what do I do? Should I put Yildiz because I was sure that he would not play or not? And then I said, oh, he's the one that could possibly enter in the second half and decide the game. And it's Yildiz. It's the man that at the moment is representing Juve in an international scene. So yeah, I put Yildiz. And on the other side, I was correct to put him because not only he will play today, but he's also starting today. So that's the lineup for Juve. A lot of changes. So I was not expecting much more changes than that. But yeah, I would have thought that up and down with David would have been a beautiful opportunity. Then it depends on us. If we are able to do a beautiful first half to kill the game immediately, then we can see up and down. We can see Adzic. Why not Joao Mario? Then we can see a lot of our players. I'm still waiting for the start on that zone of the game. At the moment, they didn't put it on. When you see the guys, especially the people that are living in Belgium, like Shiraz, or let me know. Let me know. Stefan Marin, what if it's a 4-4-2, Cambiaso and Cabal in the middle? Yeah, it could be. That's what we showed a bit earlier. It could be that with a simple move, you put McKennie a bit more on the right, Cambiaso a bit more below, even if Cambiaso and McKennie, they are changing a lot of position. They are changing. They are not that static on the field. So yeah, that 3-5-2 becomes a 3-4-2-1, becomes a 4-4-2 easily. Yeah. Miretti and Yildiz assist today. I want to see Jegrova more playtime, but then you needed to listen to the video that I made this morning where I spoke about the words of Spalletti about him. He's not injured anymore. And that's important to understand. So for people that are asking why is he not playing, is he injured? No, Jegrova is not injured. But at the moment, he cannot put minutes in the legs. So when he's accelerating, when he's putting more intensity, he cannot go over a cap, a roof. That is at the moment giving him 20, 25, 30 minutes autonomy without, don't forget that, without doing the ups and downs. So in 20-25 meters of the field, there up front, he can make the difference for 20-25 minutes. Not more than that. It's a pity? Yes, it's a pity, but that's the reality. So that's what, ragazzi, if it was only Tudor, you say Tudor hates Jegrova. If it's only Spalletti, you say Spalletti hates Jegrova. But it's exactly the same when he's going with Kosovo. With Kosovo, the coach is saying exactly the same things. So Kosovo, Spalletti, Tudor, that means that the player is not injured, otherwise he would not travel to Kosovo. He would not go to the national team. Otherwise, he would not enter from time to time. But he cannot play more than these 20-25 minutes in a certain zone of the field without asking him to go up and down, up and down, up and down. Sanjay, I will block you, I think, because it's not the first time that I ask you to not spam the chat, and you're continuing to do it. So it's a lesson that you need to listen. You know, I'm not living in India. Is India the zone showing the game? I don't know. Guys. Maybe, hopefully, I really hope for our friends that are living in India, but it's not because you're spamming that you will have an answer. I mean, you will not have the answer that you want. No, Milik is a player that we already said multiple times. Milik is not playing for Juve anymore. On contract, yes. As a player, not. Guys, this is the reality. Don't count on Milik. Buongiorno, Anthony Schifano. At the moment, ragazzi, I'm speaking about our friends from India, but at the moment, I don't see the game on my screens. No, I'm refreshing, but I don't see it. Attenzione, attenzione. I see some images, so it means that the zone woke up. Gabriel is confirming the field is showing on Paramount. No, he has difficulties to play a game. As easy as that. Nabil! Ciao Beppe! I haven't been able to watch a watch along live for a while. Yeah, but I must say that in November I missed 3. I missed Sporting because I was at the stadium, Torino because I was watching it in Miami, and the last one because for the very first time I decided to go with my family to a concert instead of doing a watch along. I watched 30 minutes live, and then I watched the rest of the game when I came back. So yeah, it's true. Then we have 6 games in December, so we will have a lot of fun. And that's what I'm asking you immediately. If you didn't yet, to put a maximum of like to the channel, super important. Likes, subscribing, and not because it's live, but during the time that you are watching the videos that are always super interesting. If you can also put a hype, you know that you can hype 3 channels per week or 3 videos per week. If you could do that, that would also be really, really beautiful because it's pushing the channel. Ciao Beppe, love a midweek game. Let's win the Coppa Italia. Also Orange Ball Serie A with no snow. Serie A is crazy. Yeah, I made a video about that. Yeah. I danced a bit indeed. If you have Kenan in your team, you dance. How do you hype a channel or video, Beppe? Well, it's on mobile. On mobile, when you have your phone, you take your phone, you go on my channel, you go on the video, where you see the comment section. If you swipe on the right side, you will see hype. And you click. As easy as that. Hype the video. Super easy. At the moment, as we speak, we are with 40,925 Juventini of the world. The new target would be, but it will be extremely difficult. I don't think that it will be possible, but you never know in life, to have 41,700 Juventini of the world on the channel before the end of 2025, which would mean that we are actually filling the entire stadium. Would it be possible? Let's see. You see that everything is already ready. The statistics are there. We are starting to watch also the stadium. The stadium where what can we see? We see the stadium from an aerial view. I'm curious to see if the stadium is full or not today. Because it's a midweek game, because there are a lot of games, but it looks like there are a lot of people. From the sky, it looks like there are a lot of people. We are playing at 9 p.m., which is better, because sometimes we are playing at 6:30 during the week, which makes it extremely difficult. Doesn't work for lives, I guess. No, for the lives, you cannot hype the video. Ciao Giuseppe, ciao Beppe, ciao Grande. I can't find it. On the zone, it just started. The hype. No, but you cannot do it live. It's for the videos. And indeed, it's not for all the regions yet. It's still in beta. I forgot to say that. Beppe, do you already know when you will be at the stadium this season to watch a game? I watched Juve Sporting. The next one, I don't know, to be totally honest. I didn't plan my 2026 travels and games. Los Angeles could be an option. I don't know, for people that are living in LA. Los Angeles could be an option. New York, DC. Why not in China? I would love to go in China. So there are some travel plans yet. I will come back on that because that's not important today. Because we have Juventus, Udinese, Coppa Italia. We start a new competition. A new competition together with the new member, Giuseppe Cataldo, that becomes a new member of the channel. Grazie Giuseppe. Grazie. Questo mi fa molto piacere. We see the players in the tunnel at the moment. Thank you, Ivan. Grandissimo Ivan, super, 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 thank you. The lineups, I repeat them. For Udinese, we have into the goal, not Okoye, but Sava. I show you, it's even better. Sava into the goal, Bertola, Sole, Palma, Ezibue, Lovric, Zaraga, Atta, Zemura, Buxa, and Zaniolo. Zaniolo, big Juventino. Hopefully today he will not scare us. And then for Juventus Football Club, we have with the number 16, Di Gregorio. With the number 15, Pierre Calulu. With the number 4, Federico Gatti. With the number 6, Lloyd Kelly. With the number 27, Andrea Cambiaso. With the number 22, Weston McKennie. With the number 8, Turn Koopmanners with the number 21, Fabio Miretti with the number 32, Juan Cabal with the number 30, Jonathan David with the number 10, captain today, Kenan Yildiz. And these are the 11 players chosen by Spalletti with the 11 players chosen by Runjaic, the coach of Udinese. It's not the first time this season that we are playing against Udinese. The last time we won 3-1 with 2 penalties and a goal. Penalty at the 15th minute from Dusan Vlahovic before the equalizer. Then we scored that 2-1 with Federico Gatti with a header, and we had to wait until the 96th minute to really close the game with Kenan Yildiz, the first ever penalty in Serie A, first ever penalty in big competitions for our Turkish number 10 that today not only is starting, which we were not expecting, but is also the captain of the team. Sanjay, last time, next time it's banned. Next time it's banned from the channel. So it depends on you. You decide. I already switched now to the watch along screen. 0-0 because the game didn't start yet. Would be strange. Otherwise, the chrono is ready to be put on as well when the referee will whistle. I can't wait for the game, guys. I really can't wait for the game. Game of Coppa Italia. I don't know if there are other games that are played today as well, but I have absolutely no idea. Not in Coppa Italia. Of course, not in Coppa Italia. You know why. You know, of course, why. For television rights, because you know that Juventus is attracting the most and they don't want to divide too much. Die for James Stanislavski. You want to already put your predictions? It's the moment to put your predictions now in the chat. Only Juve for Italy, Bogdan is saying. What do you mean, only Juve for Italy? Ah, bravo. Yeah, I understood what you meant. Indeed. Capitano Kenan Yildiz. Out of memory, we didn't win a single game when Kenan Yildiz has put on the captain band. I just tell you that. Do with that information whatever you want. At the moment, never. Sasha Geditsa. Never. At the moment. So it's time to change it. 2-1 for Chilging. 2-0 for Oggs with Juve. That will score with Yildiz and Weston. 1-0, 4-2 for Juve, 3-1, 3-0, prediction 2-0. Let's hope for a convincing victory. We need some air before Napoli, 2-0, 4-1. We didn't win a Makeli game either until last game. Indeed, it's true. So things are there to change. Beppe will have a convincing win today. Look, LJJ, my friend, I don't accept anything else than a 3-0 for Juve. I want a clean sheet. I want a win, as simple as that, but I don't accept anything else than a 3-0 today. Clean sheet plus a big performance of Juve. It's not my prediction, pay attention. It's a request. There is a minute of silence. I think it's, yes indeed, it's for Nicola Pietrangeli, passed away 2 days ago. That was a huge, big person in the Italian tennis. If today Italian tennis is there at the top, because it is at the top, it's also thanks to him. 92 years old. For Pietrangeli. We see Kenan fully concentrated. The game is about to start, like Coppa Italia. With the orange ball, indeed. Not the smartest decision. Ich bin fertig. I am ready. I'm just waiting for the referee to whistle. Attenzione, please don't spam if you already have some anticipations, because you know it, with streaming, I always have a bit of delay. I know that the game officially already started, but it is what it is. And now it starts for Juve as well. Die. We go. With immediately Juve on the ball. It's a long time ago that I didn't do a proper watch along, and I can't wait to do this one. The last one that we did, we won, I believe, together. It was against Bode Glimt, also in a competition that is not a competition with a... Well, I mean, it was not Serie A. It was Champions League, and now we are back for Coppa Italia. Coppa Italia that pains a lot. I mean, I was really hurt by the last edition of Coppa Italia because we couldn't go out against the B team of Empoli that I believe after that game didn't win any game. Don't forget, there are no extra time. Today, if it's a draw, you go immediately at penalties. Today, it's immediately penalties. If it's a draw after 90 regular minutes. So, no extra time, but immediately penalties. And we play, or at least it is Udinese with Palma that is playing. Palma that is playing on the right side of the field and not on the left like it's written here. Federico Gatti with a header. The ball is for Juve. Beautifully recuperated. Brava Juve, brava Juve, brava Juve. Brava Juve. And Kalulu, a bit more central today. Miretti, a lot of expectations on Miretti because a lot of people praised him. Even if I think that he didn't do a lot yet this season, but a lot of people praised him. And you see, Kenan is not playing that wide. Pay attention, long ball for Jonathan David, and he's not able to go for it. Ragazzi, what do you think? Today I was reading a friend of me, Francesco La Mascara, that was writing that Jonathan David will never be a top striker at Juve as long as he's wearing the number 30. Because 30 looks like a next-gen player that is coming up for a few games with the first team. Do you think that Francesco is exaggerating, or do you think that it's influencing also a player playing with the number 30 while you should be the striker of Juve, the number one there on top of Juve? LJJ saying he's wrong. You know that numbers for me are really important. If I'm asking you, it's because it came up into my mind. Because also me, partially I was saying, you know, that there could potentially be something there. Today we say congratulations to American Boy. American Boy that, as you can see, is playing his 200th appearance in all competition with Juventus Football Club. Congratulations to Weston McKennie. Cope manners, also for him, a lot of expectation. You see Yildiz. Spalletti asked him to play more, or at least he put him in a position to play closer to the goal, not that much on the left. And what do we see? That he's playing a la Locatelli. He's the one that is drifting back. Hopefully we'll not see him as a center back anytime soon. Bravo Weston McKennie that is recuperating that ball just enough to not create any danger from Udinese. Mikel is saying, who cares about the number? I care about the number. I really care about the number. Bravo Johnny that is controlling the ball. And we play Juventus with the intention of playing faster. Faster with more one touches. Today we don't play with Locatelli, so Koopmeiners and Miretti will have the huge task to accelerating the game. And Cabal to make himself be forgiven after that penalty cost against Bode for that 2-2. Didn't he really enter well at all. Bravo, Kalulu that will go with a cross. He's waiting. There are two players in front of him, so he's obliged to go back. Cambiaso that is playing on the right side. Ooh, what a bad pass from Cambiaso. It's the first pass that is missed came from Andrea Cambiaso. Federico Gatti, also him, needs to fight for winning again a position because we know that now we have another solution with turn Cope Manners and we are waiting for Rugani and Bremer. Speaking about Cope, he's opening on the left for Cabal and Yildiz. As a captain, it's beautiful to see him. Oh, what a beautiful touch. Ooh, we saw Weston McKennie, but the ball has been deflected. One touch, Calulu, one touch, Miretti, 3 touches for Federico Gatti. We play Gattone. To Weston McKennie. Cambiaso. This time a correct pass and we play again to Andrea. Andrea that will go for a cross, beautiful cross into the box on the second post. It was not deflected. Ball Udinese, ball for Sava. Number 90, and we see on the bench Runjaic. Yeah, but at the end, though, with that kind of format of tournament, it's always the same, huh? You play always against the same. It's, Napoli, Inter Milan, Atalanta, Lazio. It's these teams. The format has been made for that. It's like, it's like a bit a playoff. It's a playoff for increasing television rights to be able to sell the competition. I think it's a pity. I don't know what you think, guys, but I would go to the Premier League format where everyone can play against everyone, starting from 4th division Serie D, which would be much better. Now, okay, we are playing only 5. If you win or if you go into the final, you play 5 games in a competition. 5 games only to win a competition. You are lucky, not lucky, depending on when you are facing a team. It's a bit strange to me. And it's always the same. They are making it super easy for the big teams to be there, to have the certainty that they are there. Because last year, I think that Bologna-Empoli was the semi-final with the worst record of views ever of Coppa Italia. Can you imagine? Sava. Sole, another beautiful player, Sole. Yeah. And also pay attention to the number 14 of Udinese that we know it. There are some talks about him being appreciated by Juve. Being appreciated means nothing, but let's see how Atta is doing today. Di Gregorio, to understand how long he will continue to be number 1 at Juve, because we heard the words attenzione because Cabal is starting to go fighting against Sole. Ezibue. Ball out. Corner. First corner kick of the game for Juventus. With Ezibue. Attenzione. Corner kick. But usually I prepare myself for the corner kick, but then we never scored with corners. Kenan. He goes with his right foot and ball into the box. You see, we don't score. We never score from corner kicks. It's strange, eh? Cope. Beautiful ball here for Jonathan David. Cope again. Beautiful vision for Miretti. Miretti needs to accelerate and touch it. That's what he's doing. Cambiaso. Miretti. Look at how Miretti is involved. And always vertical. Playing beautiful with Cabal now. And we open again for Cope Manners. Cope Manners with a beautiful pass. Brava Juve. I like what I'm watching. Not the corner kicks, but the rest. So sometimes it's better to have a throw in than a corner kick. But looks like we go for the second corner kick of the game. This time 2 players. Cope Manners with his left, Kenan with his right. It will be Cope. Cope with the right hand in the air. Attenzione, ball in the air, deflected. One or two, whatever, whoever takes them. We never score from corner kicks. Kenan. That first touch control of Kenan is something that makes me dream. Cope. He entered well, huh? Cope entered really well the game. Cabal. McKennie. Kalulu. Miretti as well. Beautiful cross, but there is absolutely nobody. So the ball goes into the arms of Sava. And they are going counter-attack. Beautiful recuperating here. Bravo, Federico. And we play with Cabal. He's obliged to stop because nobody is there on the left. Now, yes. It's Kenan. Kenan, one-on-one against this man. What will he do? Will he create? Will he create? Attention, a shot on target. Johnny has been anticipated. There is a foul. Johnny has been anticipated, but he was there like a fox. The fox of the box. Hey, we were about to see the bird, but this time not at the 91st minute, but a bit close. Nah, it was not slow. You cannot say that he was too slow on that one. He comes from really behind two players, huh? He's winning actually one time on the first player. He couldn't take the time on the number 13 on Bertola. No. Calma. No, guys, sometimes we are exaggerating. And I'm not saying to defend Jonathan David. You know it, huh? To me, it would be easy to say, you see, I told you in the summer I didn't want him. No. Here, he's starting behind two defenders of Udinese. One is winning, the other one is too close. Then if you tell me Trezeguet, but Trezeguet is another level, huh? Long ball from McKennie. Attention, and the ball stays there. Yildiz Gatti, a bit of a flipper there in the box. Ball Juve, we play. We accelerate. Kenan Yildiz, again, beautiful. That first control is making the difference. Cabal into the box. A third corner kick. But these corner kicks makes no sense. We never score them. Aya. Oh. Solé on Kenan Yildiz that is still on the ground. Okay. Yildiz was down, but it's a contrast. I thought it's complaining, Kenan? Correctly. No, it's not vaping, it's a pen. The pen is in the mouth. The cat is on the table, the pen is in the mouth. Attention, Cope Miners, that goes with his left. Ball in the air. Oh, there is nobody except of Lloyd Kelly with a shot that has been deflected, I think. It's the fourth corner kick, but we never score them. We are getting closer. One day it will happen that we will score on corner kick, I tell you. Oh, but that velocity of controlling and shooting, bravo Lloyd. I would love a goal of Lloyd Kelly. Why not? And that ball goes into the box. Another one. It's the fifth one. Fifth corner kick. Fifth corner kick for Juve. After 13 minutes, but I remember games with 14 corner kicks without one putting in the goal. Who knows? Die. And that ball goes again into the box. He tried to put it in immediately. It didn't work. Cope Miners to Kenan. Kenan is dribbling his man. He's entering into the box. Ooh, beautiful. With his left, a beautiful cross. There is nobody except of Weston McKennie. McKennie in the back. Playing with Kalulu. That was the last man. Pay attention for the counter-attacks. Bravo, Kalulu. Cope manners that didn't lose a single ball at the moment. In the last few minutes, we didn't mention Miretti a lot. We didn't mention Miretti a lot at the moment. Much more involved on the left side of the field. Cope manners than Miretti. But it's not a 3-5-2. It's not a 3-5-2. Di Gregorio long, it's not a beautiful one. It's not a beautiful one. Super easy anticipated by Udinese. What a pity. But you know it, and then you're risking. One shot on target and they will score. You know it, and it happens with everyone. Today I wanted, and I said it, I clearly want a clean sheet. There was a foul on Cambiaso, but he was risking. Andrea Cambiaso. Pay attention, because I remember a game last season in Serie A. I believe it was against Lecce. Correct me if I'm wrong. You go alone, you lose, and we concede in the back. Bravo, Fabio Miretti. That is starting slightly a bit below the game that we saw him playing with Spalletti. I don't know you guys, but Yildiz, I see him even further away from the goal than when he's playing on the left. In these first 15 minutes, I didn't see him that much in that 3-5-2. So it's clearly not a 3-5-2, or it's 4-5-1. Attenzione, because now we have an opportunity with Caballa. He's opening on the left side for Kenan. Kenan in his favorite position. That's where he's starting. One-on-one. He's entering the box, drifting, dribbling, beautiful. Playing with Jonathan David. Again for Kenan. Kenan looking around. This time he's missing that ball. Bad decision from Kenan here. And pay attention for the counter-attack, because they could be extremely fast. They have a beautiful talent like Zaniolo, but we are committing a foul. Experienced foul from this time Miretti. After his season on loan to Genoa, where he played really as a starter with a beautiful season until the injury at the shoulder. Ooh, he took a risk. Sole took a risk. Could have been extremely dangerous here. Bravo, Cope. Bravo, Cope, to close it before it was too late. Bravo, Cope. But it looked like a copy of the Cagliari game. You remember? Calma. You have possession. You don't go on target. When you have a corner kick, you don't score it. You see, and the stats, 70% ball possession, Juve. We are losing our contrast, clearly. Yeah, we are accurate into our half. Accurate up front, but we don't create. We look 2 shots, 1 on target at the moment. That's it. That's it. So, no, it's not a beautiful start. It's not a beautiful Juve. It's a Juve that is dominating without creating. Maybe now. Kenan, Miretti, Cabal. Speak to each other. But what is he doing, Gatti? Oh. He wants to turn himself without the ball. And now it's Cope that is taking the initiative from the midfield. From a bit more the right side. Kalulu, beautiful pass to find Cambiaso. It's super high. Cambiaso tried to cross. But it was a cross and let's see what will happen. This is what he did. He didn't even check, and the ball was strong. He was like, I put it there. If there is someone, then we put it in. Otherwise, I did my job. No, you cannot do just your job. Andrea, it's not about doing just the job. It's like Conceição last time. Exactly the same with Conceição last time. I put it in, and let's see. No. Buongiorno Rico, that sent me earlier a reel from Alessandro Del Piero. Beautiful story, Beautiful story. Attenzione Gatti, because I have some vibes. Do you remember the vibe one-on-one against Vardy, Cremonese. Vardy that scored a brace yesterday. The last brace was against Watford in 2022. Jamie Vardy. Speaking about all that tensione, what a beautiful one for Johnny il Calabrese, Johnny David, Cabal, Kenan Yildiz. Kenan is never in front of the goal. It is what it is. Let's speak about it later. McKennie, luckily he touched it. Kalulu opening again for American boy, blocked. No mistake, don't bravo without committing any foul. We recuperate and now we need to accelerate with Miretti. McKennie, we are there, we are walking. Look at all the players walking. Kalulu, that was not bad at all. McKennie in the middle, bravo, Kenan! Oh! He is the one that creates! It needs to come from him. If we need something to wake us up as the Juventini, it needs to come from the Turkish number 10. Four players in front of him, eh? Petit. Uzama is saying me don't scream. I mean, don't scream. What do you even mean? Don't scream. I mean, we are doing a watch along. Don't scream. I mean don't scream. It's like you would say me, don't watch the game. Invent. I mean. McKennie. Gatti. Mamma mia, gattone. This guy will give me heart attacks. I don't know. Gatti center back is something. Yeah, Coppa Italia today. I hope we will not see too much. Or you playing him as a right center back, or you don't play him at all. I know it's unpopular, I know it's a fan favorite, but that's my opinion. That first touch of Kenan is beautiful. Cabal that was waiting for the ball is receiving it now, but a bit too late from Lloyd Kelly. Miretti. Opening, changing, trying to find some space like Spalletti said. If there are no spaces, we need to create them ourselves. Cope manners. With Gattone. Ma no! There is Lloyd Kelly there! Give it to Kelly, Gattone! Attenzione with a beautiful cross on the second post. Ah! And we win. And we score. At the 22nd minute. This time it's Juventus is taking the lead. Attention, because I see the face of the referee. I need to check because here, I don't know. Look, everyone celebrated, but nobody celebrated. It's a cross from Cambiaso. If I'm not wrong, let me check if there was an offside. Attention, I think there is an offside. No, Johnny is leaving that ball. And double deflection from a... Ooh, look at McKennie with a cross. Deflected once. No, it's Johnny that is touching it. It's a goal of Johnny. It's a goal of Johnny. It's a goal of Johnny. It's Johnny. Give that goal to Johnny. Give that goal to Johnny. Look. I think it's Johnny il Calabrese. I believe it's Johnny that is scoring it. But here, I don't know if he scored it or not. We need a bit more close-up image and we will have a confirmation later. But what I can tell you is that he was about to go towards the ball and he understood that he was offside and he left that ball. This is an extremely smart play. What I don't like, and I will tell you to all the Juventus players there, when they will come back home and when they will watch, regardless of the result of today, Why on earth is nobody celebrating with Johnny be good? Why is nobody celebrating with Johnny be good? Why are you not going to Jonathan David? Why are you not going to Jonathan David? Why is McKennie celebrating with Cambiaso? Why is the other one celebrating alone? Why is Johnny alone? And it's not the first time. I saw exactly the same against Bode Glimt. Needs to stop. Needs to stop immediately. I don't know if he touched it or not. I don't care. He was there. You go and you celebrate with Jonathan David. Attenzione, we have another one maybe here. Bad control from Johnny. No, because if we need to speak about creating a team, if we are speaking about creating a team, you are not sure if he touched it or not. I want celebration with Jonathan David. What does that mean? I don't like what I don't like that, huh? I don't care if it's a own goal or not, guys. You celebrate with him. Also, you involve him. Cabal. Beautiful. McKennie. Opening. Cambiaso. Cambiaso one-on-one. Bad decision here. Bad decision from Cambiaso. And he's losing the ball. Correct. I believe he touched it as well. But that's not even important. They are giving the own goal to Palma. I believe he touched it, but it's not even... Who cares about that? It's just about the celebration. Guys, tell me, am I exaggerating or did you notice it as well? Exaggerating or you notice it as well? And it's not the first time, huh? It's not the first time that I'm watching it, huh? It's already the second time. And we agree, no? No, he was alone. He didn't know where to go. He was like, boo. And it's important. It's important for these players. Especially these players. Then, who cares if Kenan Yildiz is celebrating one time alone? We're already celebrating him 20 times. He's the captain of the team. Everyone loves him. The fans love him. The players love him. Bravo. It's okay. These players that are in difficulty, they receive already a lot of hate from the fans. Sometimes correct, sometimes exaggerated, sometimes not right. But when they score a goal, go and celebrate them. No. I would love... Later I will watch it again, huh? Later I will watch it again. Anyway, it's not important. Let's focus again on the game. Digre go, mamma mia. Digre, 28 minutes, 1-0 Juve. Jonathan David. No! He touched the leg apparently. I still don't know officially who scored. Huh? At the moment they are giving Matteo Palma as an own goal. But they didn't show a replay where we really see who is the last one that touched it. Bah, I don't care. Gatti nutmegged. The goal that he touched it or not is 100% Jonathan David. For the fact that he's running toward, that he's creating space, that he's leaving the ball when he understands. Maybe someone told him or he understood him by himself to not touch that ball and then being there in a position where he needs to be between two players. This is a Jonathan David masterclass. Bravo. Bravo. And only for that. Did you see that short dribble? Ciao Alessio. Oef. Oh. He was offside, luckily, yeah, because, oh, did you see Cabal? Did you see Cabal totally sleeping on Ezibue? Then the defense stopped, but you cannot stop there because the referee didn't whistle, huh? That's dangerous, huh? That's dangerous. Juventus showed the image of Jonathan David before saying there is no touch of Jonathan David. So it's an auto goal, own goal from Palma. Palma de Mallorca. McKennie. 30 minutes. Digre. That was smart from Michele. Kalulu. Again playing today, eh? 19 on 19 for Pierre Kalulu. He played all the minutes at disposal, so he could potentially be one that goes out a bit later. With Gatti a bit more on the right, with Kelly a bit more centrally, with Cope potentially taking back, even if Cope is also one of the players that played all the minutes at disposal. With Attenzione, what a beautiful triangle. Oh! Oh, we missed it. Oh, we missed it. But with Spalletti played all the minutes at disposal. With Spalletti, not with Tudor. Ezibue. Zaniolo with Cabal on him. Cabal is not giving me a lot of certainties today. I'm a bit doubtful about Cabal. I don't like the game of Cabal. If there is one that I don't like today, it's Cabal. Guys, but you need to watch the videos. I'm putting so much effort in explaining, in telling, and looking also the press conference, making videos, and then you don't watch. Why Perin? Because he's not there. He's not available. Perin is not available. Pinsoglio is not available. Kenan Yildiz, beautiful. Too long. He tried a bit too much here. Oh, but that ball is recuperated by Juve after a disaster pass from Zaniolo. We go, attenzione, with a beautiful cross into the box for Jonathan Davy. That ball stays on side. Yeah. Beautiful pressing from Kenan, and you see that we are recuperating the ball. We need to be a bit faster with Cabal. Miretti for Johnny. There is no offside. There is no. No! There is no offside. There is no offside. Don't cancel that one. I don't believe it. I don't believe it's an offside. Show me the images. Wait. There is no offside. There is absolutely no offside. Give me the goal. Oh, I watched it immediately. There is no offside. No way there is offside. To me, there is no offside. And this is a crazy goal of Jonathan David. To me, there is no offside. To me, it's a goal, but big as a house. To me, I will already put it because I'm convinced about it. I am 100% convinced about it. To me, there is absolutely no offside. I watch immediately. First check with the Beppe scan. There is no offside. He was sure. He put the hand in the air. Apparently, there was an offside. I don't know. Show me the lines. I would love to see the lines. I would love to see the VAR, the images. To me, there was no offside. To me, there was no offside. I don't know what they cancelled. Look, guys, we are going towards a new controversy. My eye said no, there is no offside. Oh, but he's not lucky, huh? He's not lucky, huh? I spent the first one has been deflected last minute by Palma, and this one has been cancelled. To me, there was no offside. I really want to watch it. I really want to watch it again. Oh, but hopefully consider them as goals, huh? In his head. What is he whistling? The ball didn't go out. What are they doing? Show me. Show me. Now they will maybe show us. But there is... But no, there is another player. There is the other player. It's not this one that you need to check. It's the other player. Guys, it's the other player. It's the same as Salernitana. Guys, I promised you they took the wrong guy. Believe me. They took the wrong guy. They calculated the image on the wrong guy. But guys, am I crazy or not? But they took the wrong guy. Guys, I can't believe it. What are we commenting? What are we watching? Guys, they took the wrong guy again. Attenzione, we go with Weston McKennie. He's opening. Attention, that should be a goal from Cam. What is he doing, Cambiaso? Kelly with a shot. Oh, it was McKennie. Guys, but they forgot the other guy. I saw it immediately. But we cannot continue to play football like that. Mamma mia. But how many money you are putting? You know that it's the team that is paying VAR. Every team, they are putting a bit of money to pay a system VAR. But then give me the money and I will put the money on a player. If I need to be on top of that, I need to be robbed. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm lost for words, but this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. No, because then you go at the locker room with a 2-0, it's different than only 1-0. Then you score another one, you make all the changes that you want, you can rest for the game of Napoli. No? I mean, don't speak about the referees. Don't speak about every single game. There is something against Juve. Ragazzi, but what are we speaking about? They show me a line, but show me the line on the... Mamma mia! Show me a line on Di Gregorio then. What do you want me to tell you? Show me the line of a cazzo. Like this, where you want. You arrive, you put a line. Bah, who cares? I put a line. Who is offside? Who is not offside? But this one is not offside. I will put the line there. But no. But I saw it immediately. How is it possible that at home, I'm able to watch it? I told you the Beppe scan. I said it's a goal, it's a goal before the first replay because I watched the defender that was coming back. I saw him coming back. Then I said, oh, maybe he came back in time, and maybe, I don't know, there is, the foot of Jonathan David, the millimeters that we are speaking, I said, bah, you never know, huh? He is there. Guys, they made a line on him, but it's not him. Look. Guys, it's this one. Look at the foot. Ma dai, ma cosa stiamo dicendo? Ma this they should give it. I don't care. They should give us the goal now. It cannot be that it's always against Juve. It's always against Juve. But what do you mean, Jim? It's difficult to see who the last man was. He's there! Dai, we play. No, but I'm speaking about that because it's influencing massively the game. Bravo Kenan. I don't know why he is there, but bravo Kenan anyway. Miretti, open. Mamma mia, Miretti took a risk there. But anyway, that ball is going to Kalulu that is running on the right side. Scored that second goal so that we are a bit more relaxed. Miretti is asking, there in the middle. It's a bit too late. Goes between two. Cope, opening for Kenan. Hopefully he goes with a 2-0. Cabal. Kenan again. Cope manners. Miretti. Ma. Cope. Mamma mia, oh, did you see? But did you see Cope? Guys, I don't know if you know or not, but Cope, today, also as a midfielder, look at what he's doing. To me, one of the best ones, huh? Kenan. Cope. Mamma mia, what a pass from Cope. Ooh. Cope, top 3. Bravo, Kenan. Bravo. Beautiful touch from McKennie that is on that position now. Go. Try, Cambiaso. It's a bit far now, huh? Cope manners another time deflecting that ball. Bravo, Lloyd. Fantastic, Lloyd. Cope. Kenan. Come on. It looks like we are managing the 1-0. at the 44. There is absolutely no story. That game should already be over. We could have just shut down the live and go home because it was over. At halftime, the game was over. They decided otherwise. And then I'm scared, of course. Johnny, look at Johnny, look at that beautiful run. Dai, Johnny, don't miss it. Johnny, don't miss it. Attenzione, Johnny. Ooh, that was beautiful from Johnny. I must say, not bad from Johnny. Not bad from Johnny. Nah, because he started much more further. Also not central. There is a defender that is much closer to him. It's a one-on-one. The one is much more physical than him. Was also a bit slow on that one. He tried something. Johnny with today 2 goals. One, they decided it was an own goal. I think he touched it. I don't trust the images and the VAR anymore. So I think he touched it. And then the second one cancelled for I don't know what reason. No, I know what reason. That's the worst thing. I know why. Mikel, please don't anticipate because you have I believe 30 seconds ahead of me. So now you tell me break, so I know that the 10 remaining seconds now or 15, I know nothing will happen anymore. So you're taking me away the joy of the suspense. You're taking me away the suspense of the last minutes. If you can, I know it's hard sometimes, but they give 1 more minute, I believe. Yeah. Vasiliakos is saying, everyone is saying, everyone knows, the world knows, but the thing is, I told you immediately, because I was focusing on the correct man. They go with cameras, they cancel it. First of all, I don't know why, because they are focusing all of them on the wrong one. So to me, the best today, 45 minutes at half time, the bests are Jonathan David, Cope Manners. I would love to put McKennie there. The flop, according to me, I didn't like Cabal. Cambiaso, nah. The two that I'm not big and Gatti is dangerous as well. Cabal, Gatti, Cambiaso. Miretti, not good, not bad, like anonymous game, which is not enough. Good, I don't know if good, but not bad. He just missed one pass, but guys, everyone is missing a pass from time to time. It was a bad one, because it wasn't easy. Kalulu was good as well, I agree. Yeah, but guys, look, we are playing against a non-existing Udinese, right or not? They can still win. They can still beat us because apparently in Italy they decide that they don't give us the goals that we score. We already have difficulties. Our strikers already have difficulties to score. When we score, they take them away. But so they could potentially come back. A penalty, a counter-attack, a shot on target, and it's goal. You never know. But to me, honestly, Miretti, yeah, there is the intention of playing vertical. Yes, he's covering meters. I said that. He's not in the flops. I didn't like Cabal. I was not fan of Cambiaso. Gatti, But, yeah, it's like, bravo. 50% on your exam, not good, not bad, but you're promoted. You can go, like 51%, you can go to the next class. I didn't see, like the magic, and then the glimpses. Yeah, the glimpses, but is it enough? Was it enough? The glimpses is it enough glimpses against a non-existing Udinese where Juventus is totally dominating and creating the game? Because if we are looking at the statistics, attention, I hate that image, I will speak about it in a second, but and now it's 60% more or less, but we were for a long time at 70%, then it dropped, but 58% of ball possession. You are quite accurate today in our half or in total, also in opposition half. Too many crosses, 13, and you see it's not working. 13 crosses, also influenced by 5 corner kicks. Let's say it also like that. 0% of accuracy. It's a disaster. Our cross accuracy is 0 today, so stop. If you cannot cross, stop. Shots, 5, 1 on target. Should have been more because we scored a goal, but that's something else. Ragazzi, Tuttosport agrees with me. But of course they agree with me because I'm right. Allianz, I'm not wrong. I'm right, but since the minute 1. That's why I'm annoyed today to speak about football. I'm annoyed to speak about good performance, bad performance, because, ragazzi, what are we speaking about? What are we speaking about if they take us these things? I don't see it. Wait, whoa. They will ban my channel. Bah, I don't see it. Anyway. But we see it here on the image, ragazzi. They are taking actually him here. They are putting the line, yeah, of course, like that. And he was indeed offside on that one, but it's not that one. It's this one that is influencing it. I don't know how they will justify this. They will not even justify this one because they will not speak about it. They will not speak about it. Pissed off. I'm pissed off. But of course. We saw it here. I told you immediately. The Beppe scan was right. Miretti, Salernitana all over again. Back then it was Milik that scored. So now Italian commentators are also saying that the other player was behind. Yeah, because it's not about they say, they don't say. It's there. Like Ferras is writing. It was obvious. Of course, it was obvious. That's what is killing me. This is what is totally killing me. But I know that you don't want to talk about it. But guys, how can you speak about football when they are doing things like that? Because now we score 2-0. What minute was it? I believe. Let me check. And what a goal, huh? What a goal it was. The goal was fantastic, huh? Fantastic. I don't know what minute it was. I need to check. It was at minute... they don't show it here. I don't know. But they give us 2-0. The game is over, guys. 33. Bravo. 33rd minute. The game is over. And then you do some changes. Then you can play a Jegrova. On a 2-3-0, you can play a Jegrova. You can play a Joao Mario. Anyway, tell me, guys, you didn't enjoy the first half? To me, guys, Juventus did the job at the end. Against, again, a non-existing Udinese. We must be totally honest. If we are looking at if you are looking here, guys, this is Juve, where we are. You see, like, you have the 3 defenders here. Other than that, you see all the players are in the half of Udinese because they are non-existent today. They are non-existent. Miretti is the lowest midfielder. He's the one that is taking ball, trying to create, where you have a Koopman as a bit more up front, McKennie here. So it's a kind of 3-5-2 when we are looking at that like that, but it's strange because that 3-5-2, we don't really see it. Then when you're looking at the heat maps, it looks more like a 3-5-2, but it's a strange 3-5-2. While Udinese, look, they are all in their half, all trying to block centrally. Why centrally? Because we are much stronger vertical and centrally today, and our wings are not wow. Not really wow. Also because Yildiz is often there. I would love Yildiz to stay a bit more up front. A lot of time he's dropping back. It's strange, yeah, because Spalletti is asking him to play in a 3-5-2 up front next to Jonathan David. Where do we see him? We see him at certain moments here, recuperating balls. So the efforts of the kids are there. But also there, on a 2-0. On a 2-0, you put Kenan Yildiz on the bench. As easy as that. You play up and down. And then it's one goal after the other, huh? Then it's one goal after the other. He's creating confidence. That's why I'm pissed off. VAR is totally rigged. I don't know if he was offside by 1 centimeter compared with him to the other guy. Yeah, but that's the thing. I always said the VAR is great. It's a good, fantastic invention. It's the people behind that are a disaster. Beppe in chat, can you see Cope in a la Rodri City position? Cope is good and can manage this. A strong general. Today, Cope managed, because we didn't speak a lot, because we were speaking about something else, but Cope managed, to me, the games that he played behind gave him a lot of things. First, we must say also, sometimes the bad luck of certain players can become the good luck of other players. Because Bremer, Kelly, Cabal were all injured, Spalletti is arriving. Spalletti is giving him trust, human trust. More than anything else, human trust. I trust you. I know you are great. I observed you. You are a fantastic player. I know that you play there, that you can do that. Bad luck of some players that are injured, he plays there and he's starting to do one game, another one, another one, another one, another one. 5 games with beautiful performance of Cope from the back. Today in a Coppa Italia game that is arriving at the right moment as well, we test him a bit more up front. Look at the game that he's doing today. The only thing that is missing to Cope in the game of today is a goal. He scores a goal and we are speaking about Atalanta level performance. Now it's against Udinese in Coppa Italia. You don't have that big pressure. But he's feeling the pressure today. He said, I don't want to disappoint my coach that is trusting me, but I know that I'm a valid player. I know that I'm a valid player because I showed it also in the back. What is the difference in playing a bit more up front? He's giving these true balls at certain moments were really, really, really great. And the bad luck of Dusan Vlahovic, unfortunately, hopefully it can transform something. Because today we are speaking about 2 goals of Jonathan David. First, because he's leaving that ball. Intelligence. And then immediately going between 2 players. Double, triple deflection at the end. We don't know because they don't show us clearly who touched it. For last, they could, but they don't show it because they don't want to give that goal to Jonathan David. And then that fantastic goal that has been scandalously cancelled. And I'm not scared to say it. Scandalously. It's a scandal. So if you didn't yet, please, it's the moment to support. If you are against the VAR, how we are using it against Juve, it's now the moment to subscribe and also to put a maximum of like to the channel. So it's the moment to do it, guys. Likes and subscription if you think that it was not offside and the goal had to be validated. It's the moment to do it now. Because I will go for a 1-minute break before coming back here for the second half of Juventus Udinese, hopefully with no surprise. Today, if we are eliminated today, I tell you, if we are eliminated today, I will not be happy. Because I will not consider it a loss. I tell you already up front. I come back in 1 minute, 2 minutes. Dai, I come back. back on time. Attenzione, because while I was away, there was Mohamed that decided to entertain the entirety of the Juventus community with a lot of membership offered. Grazie, Mohamed. Grazie, 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 grazie. 5 membership offered by Mohamed Youssef. He offered them randomly to Del Piero 109, to Andy Big Lips, Grand Andy Big Lips, to Mitch, to Matthew, and to Chuck. 5 new guys. 3-1 is the prediction of Amin. I said other than 3-0, I'm pissed off, but with the scandal that we saw today, and I show you again, with the scandal of today, ragazzi, we won that game. To me, we won the game. The only thing that is pity is that Kenan Yildiz, I think, will be back on the field now, where he should not have been back on the field. He should have been easy now on the bench. They are showing me, attention, they are showing us but it's not the good angle. I think that Jonathan David is deflecting the ball. It's the first goal. Should have been the first goal, I think. Anyway, they stopped showing, so we are about to start the second half. 1-0, only because of what is happening. Are you ready? The game is about to start. And we go. Second half, Juventus, Udinese, Coppa Italia. Please, please, for the people that are ahead of me, because there are some ahead of me, please don't spoil if there is a goal or if it's over or whatever. And you know it, no extra time, it's immediately penalties if Udinese scores and we draw. Dai, second half of Juventus Udinese. With Juve that is now attacking from the Curva Nord to the Curva Sud, from left of your screen to the right side of the screen. Beautiful push there from Kelly, that was out of position to continue that pressing. And the ball goes in the middle. Miretti. That was beautiful for Miretti to immediately accelerate a bit the game. Miretti opening for Kenan. Kenan one-on-one. Attenzione, Kenan is entering the box. A bit long, so he plays with Miretti. One touch from Miretti, opening on the other side of the field. We are on the left now with Koopmeiners. Koopmeiners with a beautiful first halt. Miretti between two players. He's losing that ball. He's asking for a foul that should have been whistled. Didn't whistle, but he's completing too much, and now he's losing the time on his player. Attenzione to Zaniolo. Zaniolo with a shot from the... Ooh, Zaniolo with the first real danger for Juve. Hey, did everything alone, over Kalulu. Miretti came, but he was late because he didn't run anymore. He stopped running. Casper is saying, Beppe, you look like Derek White. I have no idea who he is. I hope it's a handsome, beautiful man. I'm sure about it. No idea who is Derek White. I just know one Derek, Inspector Derek. He was not the most beautiful man on earth. McKennie, beautiful stop and go here. Look, he's opening. But they didn't understand each other. McKennie, Cambiaso. Because Cambiaso, he didn't know where to go. Or opening on the right, or entering. McKennie was confused by the runs of Cambiaso. At the end, that ball goes nowhere. Or goes back to Udinese. Gatti, Kalulu. Kalulu 2 times. McKennie, beautiful touch from Koopmeiners here with Kalulu. Oh, that's beautiful with Jonathan David. Again, Cope. Bravo, playing fast for Miretti. Miretti, he has a beautiful shot from the distance. He should use it much more times. Cabal not in the game. Cabal not in his game. Corner. Should be a corner. From the one that scored that own goal, Palma. I look like Kratos. Kratos is much more bigger than me.
Een hoekschop voor Juventus. De eerste van de tweede helft is ondertussen al genomen. Hier is aanvoerder Yildiz naar de tweede paal. De vuiste van Sam. Opgepikt.
Yeah, beautiful man, beautiful man. Attenzione, Cabal in the middle. Miretti into the box. Miretti, beautiful dribbles there. There should be a shot from the distance. Dijkop, you can do it. Why is he not shooting? He has the shot. He has the shot. McKennie in the box again. Mamma mia, Miretti is totally missing the ball there. But how are we missing these opportunities? Koop should have gone with a shot. I don't know, Ximi, who you are referring to. No idea. Attenzione, because we are giving a bit too many opportunities now to Udinese. Don't make them believe. There is a injured player that didn't come back. He's there on the ground. Koopman has the shoulder. If he's in, mamma mia, if he's injured, mamma mia. Yeah, he's going on the ground and the other one is pushing, falling on him, on the shoulder. So there is a contrast, nothing fall, they fall on the ground. The problem is that Koopman is falling like this, with the arm a bit open, and the player while falling is falling on the shoulder, probably dislocating the shoulder. Hopefully nothing serious. And no, please no. Please no. Please no. Okay. He wants to continue. It's not the moment to lose Koop. After the beautiful words spent on him, after the 5 games as a defender, as a midfielder, now he really wants to come back as soon as possible. Guys, is it a coincidence or not that the referee has the shirt of Salernitana? Koop, he's back, huh? He's back. I know, I didn't want to miss Koop. Would have been a total disaster missing Koop now. You see, Eric, I'm not the only one then. Yeah, it hurt it, huh? Yeah, he doesn't want to leave the field. We remember that he also played with broken ribs last year, which was insane from Thiago Motta. Playing him with broken ribs was not the smartest idea ever, or playing him with fever. So it's a player that he's there, he's available, huh? He is always available. You cannot blame him about him being available. Jonathan David. Koop, you see the movements of the arms here. There is a director. He's a director. Bravo, Koop. I'm in love with that player. I will not speak too much. I will not speak too fast. Miretti, Miretti, what is he doing? You see, Kenan is saying play fast. But how is it possible that the player that we are praying for his verticality, for his velocity, he comes, he plays, and he starts to be slow? Cambiaso, another chance. This time for Weston McKennie. McKennie between 2, between 3. He's opening. Attenzione, Kenan. You waited a bit too much. Mamma mia! He was about to do la speciale. He was about to do the special one. The trademark of the house. No run. The ball is there. He doesn't run. He's static. He's opening the foot. Going on the far post. The ball is rolling. Attenzione to the counter-attack. Attenzione. Cross is deflected. Kalulu with a header. What is he doing? Cambiaso. Ah, there is a player. Gatti this time. I don't understand. Why do we have every single time injured players? Why do we have every single minute a new injured player? Boo. Boo. Yeah, I agree with Mikel. You see that sometimes I agree with you, Mikel. I don't like the game. How the game is going, I don't like it. This is the typical game where referee decisions. See? The momentum, it's all Juve. Referee decisions, then you don't close the game, and then at the end, what is happening? You concede a goal. Locatelli about to enter, but you see, Cope Manners will go back. No, it will be Cope that will go in the back and Locatelli in the middle. So the first change of the game. Why is this guy there? Well, then, if Spalletti wants to go with a surprise, I don't know. But to me, Gatti out. We see in here Locatelli in, and I think that it will be. I believe. Let's see if we have to change it or not later. I'm curious also if we will give the captain band immediately or later. You see, Cope goes in the back. Yeah. We changed the captain as well. I don't understand that. In the past, it was not like that. If you start the game and you are still in, you keep the captain bond. Boo. I don't know what you guys think about the fact that Locatelli is entering. We give him the captain band. To me, no. Then, if Yildiz is going out, then yeah, it makes sense. But Yildiz is on the pitch. Should not be, by the way, with a 2-0. It is what it is. Miretti. McKennie. To me, no, Mauri. To me, no. Then no. If you like it like that, why not? But to me, in the past, it was not like that. I think I can be wrong, but in the rules, you have a captain, you have a vice captain. You cannot do whatever you want with the captain band. But anyway, these are discussions that honestly we don't care. We don't care because we need to go for that second one. That at the moment is not arriving with a slow second half. Miretti pressing. That ball too easy between three players of Juve. Pay attention to the other side. McKennie saw him. Looks like he heard me. He's giving some support defensively. But Cambiaso. Oh, you see? No, mais c'est pas possible. But this is not possible. Did you see or not? Did you see it or not? Cambiaso didn't know where to go. He didn't know where to go. He didn't know if he had to press or not. He was looking around. He was totally dreaming and sleeping, and he's creating the opportunity for Udinese. No, Bremer will not be ready for Napoli. No, it's a problem. It's a problem. 2 changes for Udinese. Iker, Bravo, and Miller will enter with Buxa and Zaraga that goes out. Zaniolo out as well. No, it makes no sense there. There is a huge big mistakes, guys. Cambiato, he doesn't know, he doesn't know, he doesn't know, he doesn't know. There, you need to go. You need to take an initiative. You need to take responsibility. But we can say that the Gatti test today didn't work. I don't like him as a center back. I already told you. I prefer him slightly on the right or with two in a four-man defense. That's something else. But today, not a great first half for him. And then that injury. We can say that we already know the defenders of Juve Napoli, which is problematic because they are playing today 90 minutes again. They are playing 90 minutes again. So the changes that you had in mind, maybe keeping Gatti. Oh, that's beautiful from Jonathan David to Kalulu. The changes that you had in mind, you cannot. With keeping Gatti for 90 minutes, maybe resting a bit of Kalulu, Kelly, giving more minutes to Koopman as in the midfield. Well, no. Except if we would have that 2-0, 3-0, and you can put Pedro Felipe, for example. Why not? But on a 1-0, that's the problem. That's why I was pissed off with that goal that was cancelled. McKennie, Miretti. It's not precise enough. It's not what we need. Cope. Oh, the cross is beautiful. Jonathan David in the back. Yildiz. Too much. Ooh, look at that. That was beautiful. Oh, everything was beautiful. Cope Manners, Yildiz, Jonathan David. They continue to push. Kelly. Opening. Yeah, Gatti went immediately in the locker rooms. Hopefully it's not too serious because losing and Vlahovic and Gatti in a matter of a few days. Kelly. Back as a center back now. Pay attention, Juve. Luckily that pass is bad and we are able to organize ourselves again. Cambiaso is asking for it and he's receiving also that throw-in that is giving to Weston McKennie. Yeah. Oh, another player on the ground. Miretti. Ma Ale, dai, the referee is watching it, he's seeing it. I don't understand what is happening, guys. The referee is watching, he's seeing. Yeah, but they are showing is the offside. Again, they are fooling me. Again, they are showing me the offside. They are showing me again the non-offside. Guys, there you are just saying, Beppe, we are fooling you. We are risking again. We are risking again. We are risking again. That 1-0 is about to arrive. Yeah. You see Udinese. Udinese is pushing now, and that one goal will arrive. That 1-1 will arrive. Of course, it's written, huh? It's just a matter of time. The 1-1 is arriving. Guys, if you're watching, know it already, it's arriving. Jonathan David. Bravo Johnny, what a game of Johnny. Attenzione, Kelly grande. Dai, don't miss it, McKenny, no! Power shot on the goalkeeper. It's not over. Play. Fast. Johnny is sleeping on the ground now. Or, no, it's not Johnny. I don't know who it is. I think it's Cabal. Yeah, Cabal is on the ground. Miretti. Mamma mia, what an opening for Miretti. This time for Weston McKennie. Centrally, fantastic. That one too. Grande Jonathan David. There is no foul. There is absolutely no foul. We play with Jonathan David. Attention for Kenan Yildiz. Ooh, it's right. Snooker pass for Weston McKennie. I don't know. I don't understand the game anymore. They are screaming, they are talking, they are saying, but what is happening? I don't know what they are showing. Ooh, another penalty! That's a penalty on Cabal! That's a penalty on Cabal. Of course he was on the ground. That's a step on foot. 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 Salernitana boy, give the penalty. It's a step on foot. It happens. It happens in a game I don't remember, last week. It happens a few days ago. It's true that he's giving away the ball. It's true that he's already giving the ball. But he's stepping on foot. He's stepping on foot. But what are you watching? To me, honestly, he already gave the ball away. To me, he already gave the ball away. To me. I would not whistle these penalties. But a few days ago, it was the same, and they gave penalty. Penalty Juve. You know that I never celebrate a penalty before the ball is in the net. You know that. You know that I never celebrate penalties before the ball is in the net. But it's a penalty for Juve. Locatelli will take it. Locatelli that scored that Champions League penalty, because it's a penalty that sent it in Champions League 25-26 in the last game against Venezia. Taking responsibility again to give Juventus. Attenzione Locatelli. He's scoring! He's scoring, Locatelli! First goal of the season for Locatelli. He is not missing. 2-0. Okay. Now we are talking. Winning change of Luciano Spalletti. He's taking the responsibility with the penalties, huh? Not shaking. Tranquillo. And beautiful one. He looks like one that would have taken a penalty in Italy-France 2006 World Cup. Yeah. That confidence. Central, eh? Not a perfect penalty to me. Bah, except if you already knew where the goalkeeper would have gone. But the goalkeeper goes left, he goes central, without too much effort, without too much power. Bravo, 2-0. After the goal of, to me, Jonathan David, after one that has been ridiculously cancelled, Salernitana 2.0, we go with a 2-0, and this one was important because the goal of Udinese would have arrived. Not correct, but that would have happened. 2-0. And now with 20 minutes to go, hopefully Juventus can go with the third win in a row. Totally deserved because Juventus totally dominated today. Without story. The only stories that are arriving from the referee, and that's it. Oh, a fall. Calcio, calcio. Fischia, fischia. Now, Radi celebrating Loca, Loca, Loca. Should have been 3-0 easy. Now we could have seen Jegrova, Adzic, Joao Mario. I saw Cabal on the ground, but I didn't know why. Nobody saw it, huh? Nobody saw it. I can already anticipate you. Messages arriving. Could be the meniscus for Gatti. That's information that you will probably start to read on papers in a few minutes because the informations are starting now to leak. Could be the meniscus. Could be the meniscus or il collaterale. I don't know how you say that in English. Yildiz. Again, Yildiz. One-on-one. Bravo, Kenan. For Johnny Johnny. Ball has been anticipated. So, or the meniscus or this part here. I don't know how you say it. Il collaterale in English. So when you are watching the watch-alongs here on the channel, we also give you anticipated information. I need to call my doctor now, or Dr. Mohammed. And the game should be closed now. I scored that third goal, we go home. Third goal was already scored, huh? I can ask. Translation. You're writing the collateral of the knee, but I don't know if that's a correct word. Joao Mario, Openda, Conceição will enter. Joao Mario, Openda, Conceição. So that means that the Yildiz will certainly go out. McKennie, I don't know. McKennie speaking with Spalletti. So Jonathan David, Cabal and Miretti. Oh, Yildiz is staying. Why? It's strange. It's really strange. So, Cabal out. Jonathan David out. Conceição opened up.
Nou, goed gespeeld. Was dat niet eigenlijk. Het doelpunt kunnen maken als Juventino. Hier wordt hij meteen gevonden.
Attenzione, attenzione, opened up with a cross immediately, it will be a corner kick. And João Mario. And João Mario. So João Mario will go here, opened up will go here. I'm really curious to see McKennie will go, Miretti goes out, McKennie goes in the midfield, Conceição goes here. Makes sense. Seventh corner kick. Dai. Ball into the box on the far post in the arms of the goalkeeper. Too easy. Juventus already made 3 changes. Also Openda entered. So we have one more player. Could be Zegrova, could be Adžić. One was forced with the injury of Gatti. Yeah, João Mario on the right, huh? Did I put him on the left? Yeah, I messed up. My bad. Let me change it again. With Cambiaso, that goes again. Indeed. Good catch, guys. $15 minutes for João Mario. Yeah, but I'm not a big fan defensively of João Mario. Ciao Nur. You were sick. I hope you are doing better, my friend. Juve fans celebrating. I already watched 1 or 2 times Udinese playing against Juve. Live, huh? I'm speaking live. Juve is there. Corner kick. Attenzione, the ball stays there with a long shot. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. No, McKennie is always playing. McKennie is always playing. Whatever coach, McKennie is playing. You know, it's these guys that are extremely important for the team, for how the team is running, playing. And we fans, we don't always understand it. Look at that. He's there. Huh? He's there. Look at what an opening of Weston McKennie. Attention, because it's a counter-attack. It's a 2 against 2 at the moment. We keep that ball on side with Openda. João Mario is already into the box. It's Yildiz. It's Cambiaso. He waited too long. Yildiz against 2. Yildiz, he prefers to go into the back. Yeah, it's one counter-attack that we a bit flopped. We lost the momentum. We're still in possession, but losing the momentum. We even lost the ball. You're a 2 against 2. How is it possible that you're there and you're losing at the end of the ball? The goals were scored by Jonathan David, but they gave a deflection. So it was a known goal by Palma. And then by Locatelli on a penalty. It's the 3rd win in a row. Huh? 12 minutes to go, of course. You never know. But at the moment, it's the 12th minute. Soleil is a good centre-back. I agree. Is he the one that will make you the step in terms of quality, the high class? No. But he's a good centre-back. Yeah, as a centre-back, if you're speaking about centre-back, especially in a 3-man defense, I'm taking over Gatti as well. Kelly. Yildiz, Locatelli. Lovric. Sole. Pay attention. Don't concede now because you reopened the game for the last 10 minutes. Bravo, 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 bravo. Let me say thank you to Sader, 46 months as a member on the chat. 2 goals creation from Coop Managers. True, beautiful to underline it. Bravo, 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 Sader. Thank you. And then Bogdan is gifting a membership on the channel. This time it's King Crimson that was the lucky one to receive the membership. Thank you to Sader. Thank you to Bogdan. Yeah, we still have one change. You see clearly that Juventus now is managing the last 10 minutes. And now they are thinking about Napoli. Kalulu. Show Mario complaining, but it's ball Udinese. Don't reopen the game now. Bravo Locatelli. Bravo Locatelli. To take away and the ball and also provoking a foul. Bravo Loca. Yeah. Oh, but guys, yellow cards, no? Doesn't exist in football. Another change. Christensen comes in for Udinese. But I would love to see or Adzic or Jagrova. For Adzic, it would be beautiful to play 10 minutes without the pressure, to forget a bit the really horrible first half of Boda. No, if Jagrova cannot play, then it makes no sense to enter him. But I don't think that Adzic is injured, no? Kelly. 9 minutes to go. McKennie. Cannon. A goal of Openda would not be bad, huh? It's over, eh? It's over. You know, also, when you're entering these players now in a game that is totally over with Juventus, is thinking, Jagrova will enter. I think that Jagrova has been called up for the last 10 minutes. I believe that I saw from the Beppe scan Jagrova taking away the training shirt. So I think it's not stupid also. Miretti, not that happy, huh? He wanted to do more, you see? I told you earlier, yeah, good, but to me, not enough. Not too close, huh? Not enough. Yildiz out, Jagrova in. I'm really curious to see where they will be on the field. Really curious. Bravo, Kenan. Bravo, Kenan. It's a pity that we saw him playing that long. It's really a pity. Because I want him at top form against Napoli. 10 minutes of Jagrova. Let's see if he will go on the left or if it will be Conceição. That's what I'm really curious about. Really curious. Ex-Genk, ex-Lille, Edon, Jagrova. Let's have some 7 minutes of fun with Jagrova if we don't concede. Because it's Udinese that is pushing, ball deflected by Cope. They have another opportunity, but it's Jegrova that is taking that ball. What a foul whistle, ball Juve, ball Juve. Dai, can we say that we won the game? Can we say that we didn't risk? Can we say that we played the game that we had to play today? That the game could possibly have been closed even before? Can we say that at the moment, clean sheet, another one would have been perfect. Guys, I said I want a 3-0. To me, it's a 3-0. To me, it's a 3-0. I will consider that game. Get that game 1-3-0. 5 minutes to go. But Juve, push, try. Guys, we changed 5 players. I want also them. I want also that we are playing for them. Conceição that drift to the left. So we see also hierarchies. If Kenan is not there and we play with that style of play, it's Conceição that plays in Kenan's position with Jegrova on the right side. So Jegrova plays on his position. Makes sense. Also because we saw already Conceição playing in that position. Jegrova in the middle. Bravo, McKennie that is opening for open. Don't miss it. Now it's a counter-attack. Attenzione. Conceição is going alone. He's going alone with his left. Ball deflected. It's another opportunity. Open. The ball has been touched with a hand. They will not give it. You will see that they will not give it, but the ball has been deflected with a hand. Kelly, grande Kelly. I want Mikel to applaud Kelly. I want here Mikel to applaud the extraordinary game again from Lloyd Kelly. They go back or not? No, they will never. They will never check. But these balls, they need to be in the goal. That should have been a goal. That's something that we were speaking about. You see, Neres from Napoli putting in it. Long one from Cambiaso, totally changing side for João Mario. One touch in the back for Kalulu. Jegrova, what an opening from Jegrova to Western McKennie that is still running at the 90th minute. Beautiful cross. Chapeau. McKennie, bravo. Bravo. Jegrova. With a 2-0. 88 minutes, there is nothing that can make me angry anymore. Bravo, Jegrova. McKennie, looks like they are best friends. Nothing can make me angry anymore this evening. I'm happy. Jegrova, mamma mia, what a player. Mamma mia, che giocatore. What a player did we sign. If this guy can have 45 minutes, my friends. If this guy can have 45 minutes. If this guy can have 45 minutes. Give this man, I'm not asking 90. Give this man 45 minutes. This player, from the moment that he will be ready, I don't know when it will be, if it will be. Francisco Panita is opening a beautiful topic for later in the post game. He's saying the thing is that Miretti, it's not the goal and the assist that you need to check, but the way that he's occupying spaces, his impact on the fluidity and movement of the possession. It's true. Let me come back on that one later, Francisco, as soon as the game is over. I agree with you, but Zegrova, one-on-one, to Locatelli. Locatelli, Zegrova again. Dai, Edon. Oh, attenzione. Mamma mia, Joao. There was no offside. Taking the ball, he wanted to go for anyway. There was nobody else, but that ball he needs to go on target. Joao Maraviglia. If you could see Yildiz a bit more central with Conceição on the left, Zegrova on the right, Jonathan David up front in a 4-2-3-1. Ideally, I would love to see Koopmeiners, Thuram, and then up front Conceição, Yildiz, Zegrova, up front Jonathan David. 4 in the back, 4 in the back. 5 minutes. Why? Why 5 minutes? You know why? They are trying to extend. They try to extend to make us tired. 5 minutes of nothing.
Tot verveling van de supporters en de spelers toe.
5 minutes? I have no idea why. No, it's good for Zegrova, it's good, but oh guys, why 5 minutes? Honestly, you see that the game is already over. You see it. The game is already over. It's 2-0. It's not about points, it's not about goal difference. It's the one that wins goes through. So I really don't get it. Yeah, that's what you risk with these stupidities. You risk injury. Yeah. Okay. It's a slap on the face. It's a slap on the face. Only for Juve we receive red cards. Only for Juve we receive red cards. The other ones, no. They can do whatever they want. You see, that's the risk of these stupid 5 minutes for meaningless games. Because it's a meaningless game at the moment. You see that Udinese, they didn't even play today. Kalulu. They scored a third goal. I hope that someone of Juve will speak about the episode. Mamma mia, Zegrova. Dai. Mamma mia, Zegrova. Mamma mia. Go alone. Zegrova. Give 10 more minutes if that's what we can see. Mamma mia, quel joueur. What a player. 10 minutes but caviar. What a player, Zegrova. The last time that I saw something like that, it was in FIFA Streets. In 2013. It's ridiculous for the other ones. He's mocking them. He's too strong. It's like a cheat code. Look at that. It's a Zegrova show. Give it back. No, give it back. Bravo. Here, Zegrova is going alone with a shot. He wants to shot as well. Bravo, Jego. Yeah. Bravo. Reminds a lot of Douglas Luiz. Attenzione, because we have Cambiaso with a cross into the box. Deflected by Lovric. Other opportunity. Maybe with a throw-in. 2 minutes to go. I want another goal. The cameras, they know. Mamma mia, Zegrova, ma che joueur. Ma what a player. What did we sign? Comoli! Build a statue to Comoli. I want a star of Comoli. Just for Zegrova, I want a star at the stadium for Comoli. Just for Zegrova. Mamma mia. Look at that beautiful long one. Oh, it's up and down. Joao Mario with a beautiful cross. Oh, Penda! Up and A prediction in the pocket. And Openda, the one that I was asking for. Openda. Openda. You are crazy in your mind. Openda. You are crazy in your mind. Openda. Oh. Beppe never fails. Prediction. You are crazy in your mind. What is he looking at? What is he listening to? You wanted to give 5 minutes. You already cancelled the goal. Hey, they don't want our strikers to score. Huh? They don't want our strikers to score. They are hating on Jonathan David. They are hating on... Now they are even explaining offsides. Ma va. He was so happy. We have a few. Look at him whistling. Look at him whistling on an opportunity for Juve. Look at him whistling. Attenzione. Weston McKennie into the box. Conceição. Look at him whistling. Look at him whistling. Mamma mia! I want to come in your house. Mamma mia! I knew he would do it. I told you. Look at him whistling. What are you shaking hands with the referee? I knew he would do it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he would whistle. I saw him already waiting for it. I should be happy today, but they tried again to kick us out. Oh, I'm angry. I am extremely angry today. They did everything they could. Shatterstar, 43 mesi. Beppe versus Serie A referees, the internal bet. But it's true, guys. It's the reality. Die. It's a game that we should look with a bit more correct decisions today, we would have spoken about 25-30 minutes of Jagrova. No, we only can enjoy him for 10 minutes because the game is open until the 85th minute. That goal cancelled to up and die square. When it's offside, it's offside. It's a toe, it's not a toe. If that's the rule, that's the rule. Show me the images. Show me the images. Show me the images. But how can we continue to speak? No, because it's influenza. Cananiel is obliged to play 80 minutes. Offside is offside, guys. 3-0. You see that goal of Openda. Unfortunately, there is an offside of a toenail. It is the rule. It is the rule. We hate or love. It's correct, not correct. The rule says like that, and we accept it and we move forward. It's the other one that is problematic. It's the other one that is really problematic. The one that they are taking the wrong man. And on top of that, they are fooling you that are paying a subscription, because not only the first time they were wrong, but on top of that, in the second half, without anybody that is asking for it, they are showing it again. Today they are showing it again. So what I will do, because I need a 2 minutes break, and then I will take a Red Bull, and then I will speak about the game of today. I really need a 2 minutes break, but I want to already put the poll for the man of the match. So, man of the Coppa Italia match, man of the match today. I want to put Jonathan David. I want to put Teun Koopmeiners. I want to put Weston McKennie. And I want a fourth one, so Jonathan David, Koopmeiners, McKennie, give me a fourth one. No, we cannot put Jagrova for 2 minutes. Kalulu played a beautiful game. I agree with a lot of you. No, not Miretti. Look at the face of Miretti on the bench when he was out. You will understand. Kalulu. You want to put Kalulu? Okay. We go with the poll. Guys, give me just be here, because I have a lot of things to say today. Today I have a lot of things to say. About the referee, about the way that we played, about a pity for this, for that. We have a lot of things to say in today's post-game. So pay attention, be here, because we will speak about it. But first of all, let me say thank you to 40,939 Juventini of the world. So thank you for that. Give me 2 minutes. I am back. So because we have to speak about Juventus 3. Udinese 0. Wait for me 2 seconds. I come back. Okay, post game of Juventus 2, Udinese 0. For people that are asking where is Beppe, I need to take 2 minutes break. I hope you allowed me at least that. So ciao Juventini of the world. Ciao also to all the people that are just joining. We just did the pregame and the watch along of Juventus Udinese. Full of emotions, of course, because I'm extremely happy we go through to the next stage and then we are waiting to discover who will be our opponent. Big probabilities that we will see Atalanta of Paladino that was competing with Spalletti to be on the bench of Juve. At the end, Spalletti, Juve, Paladino, Atalanta. So that could be the next game, but let's focus on that one. We need to focus on the fact that it's 3 wins in a row, like Bogdan is writing into the chat. So after that remontada win against Bode Glimt, after a remontada win, let's call it also like that, against Cagliari, conceding a goal and immediately the answer of Ken and Yildiz that today didn't shine. We must be honest also on that one. He didn't do a bad game but didn't really shine, even if he was the first one to really wake up Juve with a shot that close on that far post, or the first was, I don't remember. Anyway, that close because it was quite central. So he went on the right side of the goalkeeper. And then today, another victory, this time in Coppa Italia. Unfortunately, these 3 wins are not coming in Serie A, because if we would speak about Serie A with the level of this Serie A, that a lot of people are praising for the competitiveness, because there is only 1 point difference between the 4 first of the ranking, and then even Juve, that is 70s at -5 from the leaders Milan and Napoli. We must say that the level qualitatively is lower than it was in the 80s, in the 90s, in the year 2000 and 2010. This is a reality. The level decreased a lot, but unfortunately these 3 wins are not coming in a row in Serie A. Otherwise we would have spoken about the Juve that is first in the ranking. I can guarantee you that. Unfortunately it is not that, but on the other side it means that we are still alive in Champions League, where Paphos will be our next opponent. It means that in Serie A we are alive because we didn't lose points. We are still there. We are tracking actually with 1 point because Roma lost. And on the other side, we continue in Coppa Italia. 3 wins in a row that will give us a beautiful resting days and training days to prepare a big one against Napoli that is arriving on Sunday. By the way, we are traveling. We are going there because we play in their home. Big away game that will tell us a lot, because if Bode, that is doing extremely well at home in Champions League, is not Real Madrid, if Cagliari is not Roma at the moment, and if today Udinese, the one that we saw in Coppa Italia that didn't play at all today, is not Manchester United from 2003, we can say that this Juventus is also not the Juve of the splendid years. And 3 games, 3 victories in a row in this season, I don't remember it since the start of the season with, what was it, Parma, Genoa and Inter in a crazy way. So it gives a morale boost. Also because we have a new coach, we start to see also new things with Luciano Spalletti that we didn't see. Today I saw a team that was, according to me, not the one that I was expecting today in Coppa Italia against Udinese. I didn't expect to see Kenan Yildiz, but he started the game of today and he played 80 minutes, and we all know why. It's a Juve that is dominant. In the first 15 minutes, I must say that I was having flashbacks of the Cagliari game. It was exactly the same, a dominant Juve in ball possession, but that is creating 0. And that's what I'm telling you, that Kenan is the one that is waking up Juve with that shot that is a bit wide. And then we have a co-manager that is starting, that is involved in that goal. A ball that is going towards Jonathan David. Jonathan David, extremely smart to not take it. Maybe someone called it, someone told it, or he knew it himself, but he's taking him away from that ball. That ball goes to Weston McKennie with a beautiful cross. That ball goes to 3 players. I don't know how many players deflected it. I continue to say that, to me, The last touch is from Jonathan David, but I cannot guarantee you that because they didn't even show us a valid, real image of the goal scored by Johnny. But it's a goal, and it's a 1-0. The thing that I didn't like, and I want to say it immediately, also for people that are joining now, I will repeat it to them. Ragazzi, I hated the fact that nobody celebrated that goal with Jonathan David. He was running alone. I know it's not a Champions League night, but even in Champions League, not a lot of people were celebrating with him. I know that it's not the final of Supercoppa where you are winning a trophy, but I didn't understand that. I didn't understand why we didn't celebrate with him. I saw Cambiaso jumping in the arms of McKennie. I saw other players celebrating, but I didn't see Jonathan David being celebrated. Then he went to the other ones, while the other ones should have come to him. Of course, they would not have pushed him away. But that's something that I didn't really appreciate. We continue to play, and there we have the huge, big robbery. The robbery of Salernitana Bis. Again, in our home, with all the cameras at disposal, the Beppe cam saw immediately. There was a player that was keeping everyone on side. A player from Udinese. They are looking, they are cancelling, and they are telling us it's an offside. They are showing us, and this is a scandal. We are speaking about a scandal. They are showing us the images, the line taken on another defender, not the one that is taking everyone on side. Guys, this cannot happen at this level, especially because it's 1-0. Especially because it's 1-0 at that moment. At the 33rd minute, you go with the 2-0, and everything is changing. The way that you are managing the game, the subs that you can do, preparing the game of Napoli, but also giving confidence to some players. Maybe Asic could have played today. Maybe would have seen a Jegrova for a bit more minutes. So I'm really pissed off because it's not the first time. And today it was Coppa Italia, but we are speaking about Verona, Genoa, Lazio. We are speaking about so many games that have been influenced by this decision. At a certain moment, enough is enough. And I really hope that someone will be able to say it, because like this, guys, what are we speaking about? What are we speaking about? It's not acceptable. It is absolutely not acceptable because it has an impact. And I always told you, decision of the referees or crying about the referees will not influence the judgment that you have on a performance, because it doesn't. If you play bad, you play bad. If you play good, you play good. It doesn't change a referee penalty given, not given. It doesn't change anything. But on the other side, it influenced the result. It influenced the continuum of the game. So I'm not happy at all about that. We play. We continue to play. We don't do changes at halftime, so we continue to persist with them. And then we see a Juve that is starting to create themselves some problems, because we were about to wake up an Udinese that was never into the game. Was never into the game. And luckily, there is a penalty that is arriving. Look, I saw a Juve that tried, that was at moment even beautiful to see, with some verticalities, with some things, with trained patterns. Can we say that? With some trained patterns. About the individualities, I've put like 4 players that you can vote. It's a big battle between 3 players. Kalulu is losing 5%, so I will give you still a few minutes for like 3 more minutes to vote, because at the moment it's a battle between Jonathan David, Koopmeiners, and Weston McKennie. So if you didn't yet, and you really want to vote for one of them, for the man of the match of today, for the one that will receive that beautiful trophy from the GJustjuve community, it's the moment to do it. Jonathan David, Teun Koopmeiners, or Weston McKennie. It's the moment to say it. Lim, that is giving a donation out of, I believe, MKD. Is it Denmark? I don't know from where is MKD. I think it's from Denmark, but I am not sure. Thank you, MKD. I didn't see the message, so I cannot read it. But thank you, my friend. Shatterstar, we already read. Ale, US, 36 months. Jegrova skills. Joao offside toenail. Forza, Juve. Yeah. Joao was offside. He was offside. Can we speak about Jegrova? Guys, it's a pity that this player doesn't have 45 minutes. Macedonia. 45 minutes, unfortunately, at the moment, no. But he is a player that is trolling Serie A. It's a player of a superior quality. I told you, and you told me as well in the chat while we were watching the game, Douglas Costa. And unfortunately, the good and the bad sides of Douglas Costa. The good is the skills. The bad is the injuries. But he comes from an injury. At the moment, to explain also the people that didn't hear it during the game and before the game, it's a player that is not injured anymore. So he's not playing on an injury. He doesn't need to recuperate from the injury. The problem is that at the moment he finds difficulty to put intense minutes in the leg. So from the moment that he's increasing, he doesn't hold on. And going with long distances is difficult for him at today. So starting a game is at the moment out of discussion. So don't start now that Jagrova needs to start against Napoli, because it's not what you saw again for 10 minutes that he can replicate. He cannot. Ran, he doesn't understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to explain. He's saying, why can't he play 45 minutes? Spalletti should give it a try. No. Because, guys, ragazzi, or you are close friend and coach and physical coach of Jagrova, that you are watching him every single day, and then I will tell you maybe you're right. Or maybe it's time also to believe what 3 different coaches are telling you, because it's Tudor, because it's Spalletti, and because it's the coach of Kosovo that were playing to qualify to the playoffs for the World Cup, that are not playing him. Okay? There are 3 coaches that are telling you he is not ready at the moment. If he accelerates a bit too much, he's out. So it's a player that can be really out for a lot of games. So forget about it. Forget about Jagrova. Or you are a kid of 12 years old that doesn't understand, that doesn't want to listen, then, I cannot help you. But this is the real situation of Jagrova. At the moment, from the moment that he's intensifying the way of playing, from the moment that he needs to go with a bit longer runs, he has some problems. So we don't want to rush a player like that is coming back from a year of not playing. Don't forget about that. So calma. Do we have a diamond in our team? Do we have skill in our team? Do we have une pépite in our team? Yes, absolutely yes. He's a fantastic player. And hopefully these 10 minutes will become 15, will become 20. And even if this year is a year of recuperating a Jagrova so that he can be the ultimate starter of Juve 26-27, I take it. I tell you, I am patient. For a player like that, I am patient. But I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk and then not seeing him for 3 months, waiting a bit more, not seeing him for 6 months, and then that's not what we need, especially with all the players that we have injured at the moment. Because the bad news, like Mohamed is saying in the chat, is Federico Gatti. I'm not the biggest fan of Gatti center back in a 3-man defense. Never been, will never be. But he's injured, and on top of Bremer, on top of Rugani, we don't have changes now. So Koopmeiners, Kelly, Kalulu that again, I believe he didn't go out. Am I wrong or not? I think that again Kalulu played 90 minutes today. Let me check just to be sure. Kalulu played again 90 minutes. It means that Kalulu played again all the minutes at disposal. 19 on 19 with 100% of the minutes at disposal. And it's a pity because I'm sure that if Gatti would have been able to continue to play with a 2-0, Kalulu would have rested for 15, 20 minutes today, 25 minutes today, maybe an entire even half on the second half today. Maybe we would have seen the debut of Pedro Felipe because it was the ideal game to see Pedro Felipe. Now, the competition is starting, guys, now with Atalanta. The next one probably. If I go to Atalanta, it will be Atalanta-Genoa, okay? Atalanta-Genoa, so probably it will be Atalanta, and after that you have the possibility, if you win, of course, to play against or Bologna, Parma, or Lazio-Milan. So probably it will be one of, you never know, it could be Bologna. Bologna is a tough game, Milan is a tough game, Lazio is a tough game. So the competition now, if we are thinking about rotational players, Coppa Italia, it's a competition where you can really, really rotate. No, forget about it. And the competition of rotational players of the third goalkeeper, it's already over. It was just one game against Udinese. That's it. That's it. That's it. Kenan, 7596, 41 months with us on the channel, Ciao Juventini of the world. 3 wins in a row. Thank you, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. No, I'm happy about the 3 wins. I'm happy about the performances. I told you about the best ones to me are Jonathan David, Cope, Manners, McKennie, and even Kalulu. That I would not have voted today. So now we are about to close the votes. Can we close the vote? Yeah, we close the votes. The loser is Kalulu, 4%, 29% for Weston McKennie, 33% for Cope Manners, and 34% for Johnny Be Good, Jonathan David. Oh, that second goal that should have sent is a crazy goal. Jonathan David that we were waiting for extremely long. Today there was a card to play, and for Jonathan David, and for Openda. Tell me with yes or no, because I didn't do a lot of interaction since the post game. It was a huge, long monologue. Can you tell me if today you are convinced about both? If they flopped, if they passed the test, it's an easy test, of course. It's an easier test, but if they answered well after the injury of Dusan Vlahovic. Not convinced yet. The second goal shows the quality of that player. Kenan's captaincy worked this time, Beppe. Bravo. Let's not forget the performance of Cabal. I didn't like the performance of Cabal. I didn't like the performance of Cabal. I didn't like the performance of Cabal a lot. Personally, yeah. Jonathan David, he could pass, but Openda needed a lot of work. Could pass the test, but Openda needs a lot of work. At the end, he scores Openda. How many minutes at disposal Openda today? When did he enter? At the 74th, so 15 minutes at disposal, he scored a goal. What do you want more from him? I was not convinced by Cabal. I tell you, my flops are Gatti, Cabal, and even Cambiaso I didn't really like. And if you want, I tell you, Yildiz and Miretti. So, the 3 that I want to put down are down. That I didn't appreciate today. Cambiaso, Cabal, Gatti. 2 that were they were there, they were not there. They did a lot of work, but not really visible, not really what we wanted from them. Yildiz and Miretti, but it's different, the discussion, because if for Yildiz we know the qualities, and today he was not even giving 100% because he's also managing for the game of Napoli. On the other side, it was a huge big test for Miretti. Now I will give you the huge big question, because for the other ones it was easier to answer. Miretti, guys, did he pass the test today? Is he the one that you say, okay, against Napoli, here, the shirt of starter? Tell me, try to make abstraction of every agenda. I like the player, I don't like the player. The performance of today, we are speaking about how much? We are speaking about 74 minutes of Miretti. Are you convinced enough about the performance of today to give him the shirt of starter against Napoli? That's the question. A lot of people are saying yes. A lot of people are saying yes. Guys, you are the chat, huh? You vote. Huh? Over who is a good question. That's a really good question. That's a really good question. Over who? But I have never been anti-Spalletti about the way that his teams are playing. I believe, no, it's a fact. Wherever he went, and I'm speaking about Udinese, Empoli, because I know the guy since extremely long. Udinese, Empoli, Roma, Inter, Roma again, Napoli. He always played an extremely entertaining, beautiful football. I've never put that in doubt. There are a lot of other things that I didn't like Spalletti for. Not the way of his team playing, because he's producing beautiful football in general. It's a credo of him. It's something that you know that if you're taking Spalletti is also for the way of playing. So no, the team is playing better. You see that they want. It's still a bit mechanical. It's still a bit robotic. It's still a bit. We know what you will do, because today we played against an Udinese that was nowhere. It's Totti, Cardi situation, yes, but there are so many other things that I didn't like from Spalletti. What I don't like from Spalletti, guys, has always been the difficult moments, the management of difficult moments of Spalletti that usually arrives around November, December, when I'm speaking about a full season, not now that he jumped on the wagon of Juve. These are difficult moments of Spalletti where usually all the huge, great work, the minutes, the energy that he has put in the legs in that retiro before the season, is throwing it away. Because he has that difficult moment where he has no solutions anymore to take the team out of problems, where he starts to look at the ground. But guys, Bode, Cagliari, and today I didn't see him one single time watching at the ground, or the cameras didn't show me, because he's involved, he's there, he's motivating, he's asking, because there is a lot of work to do with that team still. So he knows what to do. Now, at today, Andy is writing at the start of the season. I said that Jegorova had everything it takes to become a fan favorite. All he's missing now is the ability to play a full 90 minutes. Look, Andy, that's what we were speaking a bit earlier, because we already opened and closed the chapter of Jegorova. I would already be happy with 45. He's not injured. He's not injured. Just 45. 45 minutes, I would already be really, really happy. I have no problem in being patient an entire season to have him 90 minutes player for season 26-27. As long as we don't rush, as long as we don't take risk, because I don't want to take any risk with him. Let me read a comment of Evair Costa Santos. Thank you, my friend. Today I saw a difference between Cope and Locca. Miretti midfield. Locatelli drops too low to compensate for non-speed, while Cope makes run to bridge the gap between midfield and attack. Loca needs to work. Look, we can criticize Locatelli how much we want. He is a player that is available, that delivers in terms of quantity, a lot in terms of quantity. So these are things that we cannot criticize Locatelli for. I always told you that the whistles at the Allianz Stadium 2 years ago were absolutely unjustified, because you have the behavior and you have what you want to give, okay? And when you want to give, to me, you're already passing the I don't whistle you, I don't hate you. Then it's a player that clearly drops because he's first thinking about the defensive side. Maybe because it has been put in his mind with Allegri, maybe with Thiago Motta, maybe with Tudor, I don't know, maybe he became that player that he was not when he was at Sassuolo. But it's true that today we are watching a player that is first thinking defensively and not offensively. It's a player that needs 2 touches before having clear ideas, which is slowing down the game a lot. Today we see with Cope Manners that today was level. If he scores today, Cope Manners, today is a Atalanta performance of Cope Manners. As long as he was there in that position before the injury of Federico Gatti at the 56th minute. To me, Cope is a player that is not dropping back. It's a player that is maybe starting 5 meters below, but he's a progressive player that goes up. He sees things that nobody is able to see. He understands football. I don't know if you saw him or not, but at a certain moment, again with his arms, directing. It's like a movie director. It's like a orchestra director telling people what to do. And I really hope that the team will start to listen to him, because this is something that I saw last year after Koopmeiners was really flopping. They didn't care, they didn't listen, they didn't involve him anymore. He was scared to miss, and the players were not looking for him. And they were doing exactly the same this season. If you are looking at the first games where Koopmeiners started to be involved again, look at how many times they were looking for Koop. They were not. Even Spalletti said in the very first game of Spalletti with Koopmeiners as a left center back, he said, unfortunately, we're not looking enough for Koop. How do you get that? It's by convincing your teammates. And this is what Koopmeiners was working on. Convincing the people around him that he's a player that they can rely on. And we saw that 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, consistent in that position. He's starting to be mentally stronger. He's trusting himself. People are starting to notice also that aura that starts to be different. I didn't see anymore a Koopmeiners with that color on the face. I started to see, look, oh, ragazzi, did you see De Bruyne? Did you see McTominay? Physically, yeah? We are not speaking about the most beautiful people on earth, objectively. Who am I to speak, you will tell me, and you're right. They come from Manchester, guys. I went to Leeds, like last week, 2 weeks ago, I don't remember. Manchester is not that far away. My friends, did you see them at Napoli? They are beautiful. They have a new hairstyle. They have the color on the face, un peu bronzé, a bit tanned. They look good. They look another level. It's normal because you feel well in your team, because you're doing well. De Bruyne doesn't care. He's just there for enjoying life after. Oh, ragazzi. Germany. Here in Genk. There in Manchester. He went to enjoy La Vita è Bella. And that's what he's doing. And it's correct, honestly. He's totally right to do so. But look at the aura. Koopmeiners, at us. He was the only player that became uglier than he was. No? Because he's a beautiful man. Koopmeiners, he became ugly. He became shy. He became introvert. He became like... No, ragazzi. Mertens. Look at Mertens. Yeah, Pratam, but when you are doing well at Manchester, the weather is not helping you, the food is not helping you, the life in Manchester is not Napoli, ragazzi, or Italy. You see what I mean? It's not that they were doing bad or not, that's not what I was saying. But they go to Napoli, they feel well, Mertens is doing well, because it's beautiful there. Now, Koopmeiners, he needed to gain trust, to have a bit of more color in the face, and that's what we are watching now. And today was the perfect test to him to play in the midfield, and that's what he did today with conviction. People were looking for him, and he was not missing a single thing. Who won? Jonathan David. Jonathan David won, but he was that close, from Koopmeiners. Can you imagine 3 months ago that Koopmeiners would have been there, that would have been fighting against someone that scored 2 goals? No, Koopmeiners' performance was top today because he's thinking vertical, because he makes these runs, because he's always there, because he's giving the la. He's giving the la. When we start everything, today, bravo. There, and also when he went back. We will not see him in the midfield against Napoli because we don't have defenders. Bremer, Gatti, and I'm afraid, but who cares about 0 assists and 0 goals? Innovations, but then, ragazzi, I will tell you one thing. You like it or not, okay? Listen really carefully what I will tell you. Benovation and all the other people. You don't read football. You watch football. If I didn't explain it well with words, at least you can read it. You don't read football, you watch football. And this is super important, guys. Otherwise, you don't watch the games. You go on sofa, score on live, score on one football, on FOTMob, or whatever, and then you speak about the game. Guys, what are we speaking about? These are tools to reinforce what you are saying, or to sometimes saying, no, you didn't watch really well, because the eye, of course, can miss. Stats are stats. But stats without context mean 0. Ragazzi, it's 0. It's 0. It's 0. Then if you want to say the goals and the ass is the only thing that matters in football, we have a problem. Because Di Gregorio, because Buffon. Then you will tell me, Beppe, Rampulla, Michele or Michelangelo Rampulla is better than Buffon because Rampulla scored a goal from a corner kick with a header. And Buffon didn't score with the goal from a corner kick. No? If we are speaking like that, you will tell me Rampulla was better than Buffon. No? I never said, don't try to turn the situation. I never said that the stats are not important. Never said that. I told you they are a tool, but you don't read football, you watch football. Few people that are explaining a game or a performance of a player just by stats, because then I tell you, Locatelli, that a lot of people are hating. Look at the stats always first. Look at Rabiot. If you're speaking about stats, the stats of Rabiot were there and are still there. And Rabiot was that you hated. But it's because he's the son of Allegri. With De Zerbi, he was playing. And he was the best midfielder of Ligue 1. Top 11 at the end of the season. At the end of the season, he was in the best team of Ligue 1. He goes to Milan. Look at how important it is next to a player a la Modric, for example. Because that's the problem. If you have 3 Locatelli in the midfield, you have a problem. If you have one with this player of that quality, with that player of that quality that can bring up, then it's important. Everyone is doing their thing. Important. So apparently you're telling me that it was right to cancel it. Apparently. La Lega told us so. I didn't see. We didn't bring Cope for this reason. First of all, you didn't bring Cope. or you don't know why we brought Cope. But Cope Manners today is offering you true balls. He's starting 2 goals. But what are we speaking about? What are we speaking about? It's a guy that we totally lost. No, but seriously, that's just hate. It's a play. But no, we didn't bring Cope for the assist and for the goals. We bought Cope Manners to win. To create a strong Juve to win. If it's the goals of Jonathan David, of Cope Manners, of Buffon, of Thierry Henry, who cares? Ragazzi, dai, start to think. Goal contribution with the midfield are important. We all agree on that. Did today Cope Manners played a game where you tell him, here, the shirt of the World Cup final because of your performance was that exceptional? No, but we are speaking about a player that was totally lost, that when we were thinking about it we had migraine, that we were hoping to not see anymore in the starting 11. This is what we are speaking about. We are speaking about context, because context matter. It was a lost cause. Tell me if it's right or not right. It was a lost cause. The player played 5 games as left center back where he did well, where he started to gain trust, and today he's playing there in the midfield where he's doing a great game, because this is the reality. He played a great game. Did he score? No. Did he do an assist? No. But today he played a midfield performance that I didn't see him playing at Juve yet. And I tell you, if there was a goal, and these were my words before, if he scored today we would have spoken about the Atalanta performance of Cope Manners. He didn't score, so we don't speak about it. Of course, we want goals of Cope Manners. But today, this was not what Spalletti was asking him, because it's a step by step by step. The first step of Cope Manners was to win trust in himself. The second step of Cope Manners was to win steps from his teammates. The third step of Cope Manners is understanding that playing there as a left center back or playing as a midfielder doesn't change, because he's a qualitative player. The fourth, the fifth, the sixth steps will be that Cope Manners is also able to go again with free kicks, that will be also be a player that will be able to go with shots on targets like he did against Cagliari. For this, otherwise he was a goal. Calma. Ragazzi, what are we speaking about then? You hate the player? Bravo. Okay, I cannot tell you to love a player. But we need to be objective. Otherwise, what are we speaking about? I'm waiting for Mufid or someone to tell me. No, but it's not about making me angry or not. It's that sometimes, Ben, we are saying things that makes no sense, because you need to understand the context of a player. Today we should say, bravo, Cope, you are on the right way. Bravo, this is what we wanted from you as a good performance. Not normal, good performance. Now we want more. Correct. And every time a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. Then if you say today, Cope Manners, it's not that's not why we signed him, then we are totally out of it. So it's like we say, Jagrova, we want to see him playing 90 minutes, why everyone is telling you he cannot play 90 minutes. Then we just go. We say, we don't think, we say. No, comme ça va pas. I'm still waiting for the images. Because people are sending me these images, because apparently I look like Derek White. But I would love also to see the images of the apparently fuori gioco that was correct, which I don't agree. I don't agree with. And I also want to see the words of I didn't really understand that. They showed on Italia 1. I'm curious. I'm really, really, really curious. At the moment, I leave the 3-0. Then we will see later. Is there something that I didn't read? Yes, Giulio. Thank you, my friend. Let's talk about how Spalletti is doing a good job with his team and how he's trusting our younger players like Miretti and Adzic, unlike other coaches. Calma. I agreed until the word like. Until here. Let's talk about how Spalletti is doing a good job. I agree. With this team, I agree. How he's trusting our younger players. Miretti has 100 appearances in Serie A. Okay? To me, Miretti is not a young player anymore. I already told you that. Basta. Is he still young on the idea? Yes. Of course he is. But putting Miretti and Adzic in the same sentence, to me, there is a gap. Uno. Miretti, 100 appearances in Serie A. 75, 80 maybe already now with Juve. Uno. Adzic, ragazzi, today I was expecting him to see him on the pitch. Today I didn't see him on the pitch. And I don't agree with unless other coaches, because it's not true. Because Thiago Motta, the first thing that he says is, I'm impressed by Vasilij Adzic. Then Adzic, unfortunately, 3 times injury. Bam, 3 times. Huh? He's launching Savona. He's playing Rui in the beginning. And he's playing Bangola. Oh, speaking about you, no, we cannot say unless. Allegri launched a lot of young players. The difference with Allegri is that he was managing them in a different way. Okay? No, I don't agree with unlike other coaches. That's not true. That's not true at all. Pedro Felipe is already the 5th or the 6th time that he's called up. He never saw a single minute. Huh? Today he could have played. No? 5 minutes. Trusting young players. No. But I don't even ask Spalletti to think about that today. Huh? I'm not asking Spalletti to play young. I don't care about playing youngsters. Personally, I don't care about that. I want to win. I want him to discover the team. I want him to unlock mentally a lot of players. I want him to take the fear away. We are speaking about mature players with 200 appearances, 250 appearances that are still shaking when they need to play against another team. So let's first work on the mature players before integrating youth. I wanted Spalletti to already start Adzic or against Cagliari immediately to give him a sign that he's trusting him, or today in Coppa Italia because it was the game after. Then I would have tell you he's showing also trust to young players, even if they did objectively really bad against Bode. Trusting youth, Giulio, I personally don't agree. Then, that he's doing a good job, yes. Now, attenzione, because we should already have won against Torino and Fiorentina. That could have been already 5 games in a row. Could already have been. Now, we didn't. Okay, we are in a building phase. We need a bit of patience. Great, fantastic. But on the other side, these are the next upcoming games. Huh? And these 4 will tell a lot, if not everything. Napoli, Paphos, Bologna, Roma. Let's start with the easiest one in terms of understanding the logic. Paphos, why will it tell a lot? Because if you win against Paphos, you go at how much? 3 plus 3 is 6. You go at 9 points. Okay? In theory, you need 1 point out of 2 games. So winning against Paphos doesn't automatically qualify you to the top 24, but gives you a huge, big opportunity, if not a nearly 90% certainty to qualify to the top 24, okay? And that's why Paphos in your home is super important. Pay attention to Paphos. I watched them playing. It's more difficult than you think. Anyway, Napoli, Antonio Conte away, the team that has the Scudetto on the shirt. The first big test for Spalletti, going back where he won. I don't care how they will welcome him with whistles, with applauses, with I don't care. I really don't care about that. But that will be already a big test. If you win against Napoli, my friends, if you win against, I'm not speaking about Scudetto, if you win against Napoli, I can tell you that this team makes a step up. If you lose against Napoli, what you did against Bode, against Cagliari, and today could be mentally nullified, because but we lose against Napoli, it means that we are not ready, that we are not a big team. In the mental, that's why I'm telling you, Napoli is super important for the mental. Then Bologna is, to me, even more important than Napoli. Because if you lose, I tell you, tell me if I agree or not. If we lose against Napoli, you are not a Scudetto team, okay? If you lose against Bologna, you are not a top 4 team. Mentally, that doesn't mean that you are out of the Scudetto, that doesn't mean that you are out of the run for the Scudetto, that doesn't mean that you are out of the top 4, but if mentally, for us fans, but also especially for the players, if you lose against Napoli, you are not a Scudetto team. That's how you feel. If you lose against Bologna, you are not a top 4 team. Especially now that Bologna lost against Cremonese. To me, the Bologna game mentally is the most important one. If you lose against Paphos, you have 2 games, you're still in, you have 6, you can have possibly 12, with 12 you're in. Impossible, Benfica, Monaco, I already tell you. But psychologically, you're thinking that you're still in. Bologna is crucial. And then, depending, of course, of what you did against Napoli and Bologna, Roma is an ultimate test. If you win, boom, boom, you need to continue. If you win Napoli, Bologna, you must continue, because there, I tell you, I can make you a prediction. It will not happen. If you win Napoli and Bologna, the game against Roma will tell you if you are first in the ranking or not. If you win Napoli and Bologna, the game of Roma, if you win it, tells you if you are first or not. I tell you. But that's far away. Some people are saying, Beppe, I don't agree with you, which is okay to not agree with me, but the reason I didn't like, you are Juve, you cannot be okay with a loss. Nobody said that. I don't know who said that I was okay to lose against Napoli. I don't know who said that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that I said if you lose against Napoli, mentally you think that you're out of the Scudetto race. 1. If you lose against Bologna, mentally you think that you're out of the top 4. I never said it was okay to lose against Napoli. I told you that the game against Bologna is more important than the one against Napoli on paper, because I will tell you, we are not the Juve that you think we are. It hurts, but that's a fact. Then I can tell you, I have a tattoo of Juve, I have a home of Juve, I have a library of Juve, I have dedicated my life to Juve, and it hurts me as a first person every time. But today, we are not the Juve of... I don't know where I put it. Anyway, of Tacchinardi, Di Livio, Zidane, Del Piero, Torricelli, Peruzzi, Buffon, Giorgio Chiellini, Douglas Costa, Sami Khedira, Marchisio, Pogba, Higuain, Cristiano Ronaldo. We are not that Juve at the moment. It's a reality. It's a reality. At the moment, we are a team that is in search of understanding again what is Juve. They are looking at themselves before being able to share it. And it starts passo dopo passo, step by step, with 3 wins today. And I would love, because I would be pissed off, you come back this weekend on Sunday here on the channel and we lose against Napoli, I will be pissed off. I will never tell you I was okay with the loss. Even with a draw, I am not okay. I want to win. Because this is what I feel as a fan of 44 years. I always want to win. I want to win 38 games of Serie A. I want to win 5 games of Coppa Italia. I want to win 8 plus. If you win 8, you don't need a playoff, so you take these away. 2, 2, 2, 1, the 7 games with 7 is 15 games of Champions League. I want to win everything. I even want to win the friendlies in the summer. Because we are Juve, because we are used to it, because this is how I grew up. But we need to understand the context, because the context always matter. My idea. Matra, 22 months, lovely the association. Edo, Chico West in the last part of the game. Yeah, it was also a bit easier also, because it was difficult. Udinese was not playing. Yeah, I agree, guys. But that was beautiful. Yeah, I agree. Even if Chico started on the left, and at a certain moment, I don't know why he shifted back there on our side of the field. I don't know why in the last minutes, because then there was nobody anymore on the left. Ooh. I don't know why, but anyway, it was beautiful to see. I agree. Unfortunately, Jagrova cannot deliver that for 45 minutes at the moment. And hopefully soon he will. Jan, it's a shame that the mental things are keeping us back in times when a team had this much potential like we have now. Something like mental health and maturity would not be a thing, in my opinion. It's true, because some people, they never experienced it, because we are speaking about the 90s, and a lot were not even born yet. But Del Piero didn't join a winning Juve. We came from some years of not winning. There was a big period where Juventus didn't win. And then, at a certain moment, we started to win. But the men that were there were incredible. Gianluca Vialli is an example. Antonio Conte. It was a team made of men. Incredible men, which today we don't have. We are in a different generations. We are in a moment of mental difficulty, much more exposed to a lot of things. Ju just reminded me, Beppe, you didn't read mine. I'm really sorry for that, Ju. Thank you, my friend. We need to renew Weston and Cannon as sub. For Cannon News, I 100% agree. For Weston McKennie, I said something really unpopular, but I said, except of Kenan Yildiz, I would not renew any single player until the 25th of May. When is the 25th of May? It's the day after the last game of the season. So 24th of May. Normally, it should be Torino, Juve. Maybe we play on the 23rd or whatever. On the 25th of May, everything is over, except if you play the final of Champions League, which I don't think we will. Let me do that prediction. I don't renew any single player. Except of Kenan Yildiz. 0 player I renew. I don't. You play 3 good games and then you receive a renewal. People wanted to renew Dusan Vlahovic. And then what do? A player that is now injured. Big injury. What do? Weston McKennie plays. End of contract. Guys, that means that they didn't find an agreement yet. End of contract. We are in a rebuild phase. I like, today he was in the top 4. And he was battling with Cope and with Jonathan David to win the man of the match today. The chat voted fantastic today. Weston McKennie was fantastic, but not only today. And again, with Allegri he plays. With Thiago Motta he played. With Tudor he played. With Spalletti he plays. Spalletti even likes him. So I have no problem in renewing Weston. No problem at all. You sit together at the end of the season. Are we in Champions League? 1. Were you able to perform like you were performing the entire season? 2. Is Spalletti staying? 3. How much do you want? 4. Because the problem is always that he's going with he's playing a great season and he wants like 10 million. Do we find each other in everything? And then we continue. 25th of May, we do. Can we lose him? Yes, we can lose him. That means that it was not meant. I'm sorry. Do I take the risk of losing Kostic, Vlahovic, Weston McKennie, Rugani? Yeah, I do. I don't care. Do we have a winning team today? No. So, at the 25th, we sit together and we go. And I would be the first one happy today if we renew Weston McKennie. I would be the first one happy. 25th of May. 25th of May. Then there is also the theory that he's overperforming because the other ones are. But Weston McKennie is not even that much a problem of mediocre, not mediocre. He's the type of player that he will be surrounded by top players and he will be able to find a way to increase himself because he's a fighter. When he puts something in his mind, pay attention, he gets there. But I would not review anybody. The attitude, what attitude of McKennie? What I don't like from McKennie is that when you do 0-0 against Tori, the day after he's partying on social media. I mean, you see him with the cameras and he's no. There are moments where you can and where you cannot, but he explained it himself in documentaries back then where he's saying, this is my personality, so you know what you have and what you don't have. Openda kissing the badge today. Yeah, but I was it's sad, On the other side, Jonathan David and Openda, they score, they didn't score. At the end, it will be counted as not scoring. It's not scoring, which is really a pity. They are showing us apparently, but these are not official images. These are not official images, but apparently the perspective of the camera is actually putting Jonathan David offside. I saw other images where they did exactly the same, where they're telling us, yes, guys, I tell you, I tell you, to me, as long, to me, scandal. Scandalo. They counted the goal for David at the end. By the way, he spoke Weston and he said, McKennie, La Juventus needs to go back to win because we have an incredible history. I am at disposal of the team. Bravo, Wes. Spalletti spoke after the game. Encouraged to read him if I can, because mamma mia, Sky Sport is really a disgusting site. Di Marzio, Sky. Look, but how on earth can you read something? Look, you cannot read. Anyway, the coach of Juventus spoke after the game against Udinese. We played a good game, but we need to be more ferocious, more aggressive, and not risking to keep the game open like that. On David and Openda, they are in good conditions and they can play together. For the game against Napoli, I have a feeling as a person that really likes the people from Napoli. I don't know what that means. But show me. Can I read the article? Okay. I try to find what the LLC said. There were some moments of the game where we needed to manage the game better. Also because we need to increase the level. We have put Udinese in a condition so that they couldn't play their game. Yeah. David is really good with the team. He can put the ball really well and he can move around. And also, making that turn to go back in so that the defenders are opening spaces while Openda is one that is attacking the spaces. They can play together. I agree with that. And it's nice to see them in good conditions. And then he spoke about Napoli. Gatti, pay attention. How he's feeling, I don't know. But he felt something in the knee. I told you why we were live that I received a message. I received a message that it could be, what did I say? The collateral of the knee or the meniscus, I said. I don't remember. That's what I received as message. So are we able to beat Napoli? Yeah, I think that we can beat everyone. But we can also lose against everyone, which is a problem. Today I was quite confident that we would have won against Udinese. I was sure. I was really sure. But against Cagliari, I was scared. Against Bodø/Glimt, I was scared before the game. The feeling that you have before the game. Even against Fiorentina, I was scared. I tell you the truth. Not because of the opponents, because of ourselves. Now, this team starts to give, but they need to convince. Can we win against Napoli? Yeah, but you will need much more than what we did in these 3 games. Napoli, they did really well because Napoli is not a team that is playing a beautiful football, but it's a team that who had a bit of problems. Conte found a way to shake them totally up after the international break. Because after the international break, they are in a streak of how much? 3, 4 wins in a row. Napoli. So let me check. No, Rudiger, I would not take Rudiger. Rudiger, I will not take. He's always injured. Napoli won against Roma, won against Karabakh, won against Atalanta. 3 in a row after international break. But they could go with 4. When are they playing, by the way? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, Napoli-Cagliari. So 1 day later. But they play at home, we play away. Grande Giulio. Thank you, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. No, Darius. Ramos, yes, immediately. Rudiger, no. Rudiger, no. But Ramos, I will not give him 10 years of contract. 6 months until the end of the season. Take him. Rudiger, no, for a simple reason. He's always injured. And the salary of Rudiger is much higher than the one of Sergio Ramos. Apparently, on Italia 1, they showed with some lines that the other player perspective, but I don't know. To me, it's offside. Then the perspective, we know it. The dress is blue and black, or the dress is white and gold. We will never know. I'm watching again Edon Dzegrova move at a certain moment. Mamma mia. If Joao Mario is putting that in. Mamma mia, ma che giocatore Dzegrova. I see a lot of people. Mamma mia, what a player. What a player. But you risk 0 with Ramos. You risk 0. You take him for free. You give him a bit of money here. You will be even happy. You bring leadership, you bring character, 6 months contract until the end of May, and let's go. I watched Ramos Liga MX. He looked slow and will get too many red cards. But we don't care. We don't really care about him having red cards or not. Put him there in the midfield. In the locker room with these kids. Let him have the red cards in training sessions. I really don't care that he's missing 3 games for red card here, red card there because he's slow. I don't care. We don't care. Put him there. Put him there in the locker room and that he's explaining a bit what it is to be a winner. To Federico Gatti, to Kalulu, to Kelly, to Koopmeiners, to Dusan Vlahovic, to all. The winner is a winner. Is a winner. To Di Gregor, to not be scared. To not be scared. To go one-on-one. Bam! I would love that he has, every time that he plays, that he has a red card because he broke the nose of someone else. Show a bit of what it is to fight back. Maybe I exaggerated a bit. But it's because it's over midnight. Sorry. 6 months. Character comes. I buy the shirt and I'm happy. I always wanted Sergio Ramos at Juve because it's a player that you hate when he's in another team, but you love him when he's in your team. But Chiellini has a other role. Chiellini also said it. I've never raised the voice in the locker room when he was a player. But that's the thing, you don't like him. That's another story. Oh, ragazzi, I see that a lot of people went to bed, went to sleep. I'm editing this video, guys. I'm editing this video. Signed cards, number cards of tops. I opened, I believe, 230 cards. I already recorded the video. Exceptional. Here, I have put the signed cards at the moment. Here I have some numbered cards. Is that a... Tell me, oh guys, is that a good card or not? Thierry Henry. Wait, because here you cannot see it, but it's a numbered card. It's... Why can you see? Did you see the number? 6 on 10. 6 on 10. Thierry Henry. Not signed, but Thierry Henry 6 on 10. Is that a good card or not? Yeah, I need Steve, but I don't know which one to buy, Marcello. I checked on the site. Some are super expensive, some are super cheap, so I don't know. But I know. If you tell me, send me a link. Why, Marcello, you don't have my WhatsApp number? You should have my WhatsApp number. Or send me a direct message somewhere so that I can send you that. No, because every time that I go to the airport, I always try to see if you are there, but then I don't see you. Il terzino, Thierry Henry. Nobody told me, is that a good or not? Is that a good card or not? 6 on 10 Thierry Henry shiny. I even have Zidane here. Zidane numbered 83 on 99. In the same period. It's good. You want to see one? Is that a good card or not? I didn't put the short yet. Don't tell her, guys. Signed Buffon. Is that a good card or not? I will not reveal everything, otherwise you will not watch the video. The video is already... It was 55 minutes. It was really, really long. So I cut now. I believe I am at 39, but I want to short a bit, and then I want to make some some editing there as well. Wait. Ah, okay, okay. I will. Good. Beautiful price. How much? 100. Um, Immagina Lissone in esclusiva Mediaset. Palma e Bertola sulla stessa linea. Nessun nuovo caso Candreva in Juve Udinese. Fuori il gioco di David confermato. Well, they are telling us from Mediaset in exclusive that Bertola and Palma were on the same line, so there should not be a new Candreva case, a new Salernitana bis in Juve Udinese. They confirmed the offside of Jonathan David. I tell you, before I see, I don't believe. I wanted to take a Red Bull, but I will put it back in the fridge because it's closed because we are in closing time, no? No. Unfortunately, no. No. It's time to go to bed, no? How many likes today? I never asked it. 412. Could have done better. 412. Could have done better. Bah, it's this what it is. The last time I said how many? Stadium capacity? 41,600. How much? $41,685. That's the capacity, the new capacity of the Allianz Stadium with the new seats. So we miss how much now? That's the target for December. 41,685 minus 4942. 743 to go. We can do it. Always believe. What is realistic? Yeah, everything is realistic. If you win against Napoli, if you win against Paphos, Bologna, Roma, we even do 42. Yeah. Now, before the Napoli game is impossible. But everything is possible, you never know. But dai, ragazzuoli miei, my men, my guys. We see each other tomorrow with a smile. 3 wins in a row. Guys, it didn't happen since August. Forza Juve. Ci vediamo domani. A domani. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Beating Napoli would be big. I agree. I will talk with the doctor. Let me put that also into my to-do list. Speak with doctor. So that he can explain us a bit Gatti, Vlahovic. But Vlahovic... No, Turin Giants is on Thursday. Thursday, Turin Giants is back. Not Wednesday we did because it was Thanksgiving, but it's back on Thursdays. Arrivederci, ciao ciao.